Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Buffalo Sports Center. I am Don. And it's that time of the week again. Sunday night for the Buffalo Bills. It's another primetime game. And, yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, folks. Little bit nervous because tonight it's a really huge matchup. Bills take on the Buccaneers, the Bengals, the Cincinnati Bengals. And this couldn't be any more big of a matchup. The Bills win. They retake the division as they have the tiebreaker of the Miami Dolphins, who lost earlier today. If they lose, the Bills fall out of the playoff spots. All 7 of them go to 9th place in the AFC. For the Bengals, they can either go to 5-3 and take another big giant leap towards maybe making the playoffs, or they go to 500 and see their playoff hopes come into further doubt. So it's a really big matchup, and you can see over here the standings a little bit. Miami, of course, they lost earlier today to the Kansas City Chiefs over in Germany. Sawyer, what's going on? The Bills, of course, we'll see what happens here tonight. The Jets play the LA Chargers tomorrow night on Monday Night Football, and the Patriots suck. We don't care about the Patriots. Jeff, what's going on? What's my opinion on Owen Power? I know he's young. It's a mixed bag. He's at times played really well, and other times, like Friday night, I went to the Sabres-Flyers game, and he was terrible in that game. But then again, virtually the whole team was. So overall, I'm liking Owen Power. I think he's doing pretty good this year. Definitely making more of an offensive impact already. I like his passing. He's still mature. He's calm, composed. Sometimes he holds the puck on for a little too long. Am I a little too long? Way too long. And that's only certain times. So he just has to clean it up a little bit. Get used to the NHL speed a little more. Because right now he's still a little lackadaisical after 12 games. Yeah, that was a great Sabres win, though, by the way, on Saturday night, last night actually. Last night was a fantastic game for the Sabres. Big bounce back for them, but it only gets a little tougher. On Tuesday, they will face off against the Carolina Hurricanes, and I will be live for that game as well. So here tonight, Tuesday night, Sabres versus Hurricanes. Hopefully that's a good game. Usually they are. It's going to be in Carolina, so don't have to worry about the Sabres sucking again on home ice. Thinking the same. On paper, he's great, but the eye test is rough. Yeah, and I moved down to the 100s level, and it didn't get much better there. There's certain parts of his game where you go, oh, that's amazing, and other parts where I go, oh, but, it could be a lot better. Puck decisions is probably the biggest with Owen Power. Soccer Insider, what's going on? What are your thoughts on UPL? Not good. I don't think he's still very good. He had 2 good games. Don't get me wrong. 2 very good games against the Avalanche and the first of the back-to-back against the Flyers. But then I was reminded on Friday night how UPL cannot make a breakaway save for his life. He will never make a clutch save. It's very frustrating because I think he can be good. But his positioning on, especially in that Friday night game, was just rough. And if we take out these 2 games that he did well in, he's still got over half of his starts where he just was terrible. So, I don't know. He's very inconsistent. Positioning's still really rough. His footwork is not phenomenal as well, even though he worked on it big time in the offseason. So, it's just, with UP, I really wish the Sabres went out and got a veteran goalie to couple with Devin Levi, because I just don't feel comfortable with this tandem of UPL and Levi right now. They're both young. They're both very inexperienced. Well, UPL not so much inexperienced as is the case for Devin Levi, but I'm still not loving the choice by Kevin Adams to not, and I mean not, address the goaltending position whatsoever. So, but getting back to the topic here tonight, there's a football game supposed to happen. I know we all want to talk about Sabres, but there's a football game that's going to happen, and it's a big one for the Bills, like I mentioned at the outset of this stream. The Bills really need this game. We need to silence the doubters. Bills are 5-3. If they go to 5-4, the schedule is looking brutal in the next month. You have the Broncos, okay, on Monday Night Football. Then you got to go to Philadelphia, and then Kansas City, and then come back home to face the Dallas Cowboys. All right, and I'm forgetting about the Jets. Jets come to Buffalo as well in between all of that. And then the Chargers come to town, and the Patriots, and then you close the season out with the Dolphins. This is a very difficult schedule for the Buffalo Bills. They need to pick up wins any way possible. I really don't care anymore. Ugly, nice. Josh Allen looks like an MVP candidate. Josh Allen looks like he has a bum shoulder. I don't know. Just get the win. Get a W. Yes, Sawyer, you're right about Devin Levi. At least he can stop a couple of breakaways, except against Mitch Marner. For some reason, Mitch Marner cannot shoot, but whatever. But, yeah, the Bills. I need a win here. This fan base needs a win. Silence a little bit of the doubters. I thought the Thursday night game a week and a half ago against the Buccaneers was a step in the right direction. But it's one thing to beat the Buccaneers. It's another thing to come to Cincinnati and beat the Bengals. This one is going to be much, much more difficult as we get ready here. Looks like both teams are out there. Wow, I didn't see who gets the ball first. Usually the Bills like to defer the second half. I wonder if that'll be the same case here. But we're almost getting ready here for this first quarter of action. Of course, one of the major things that national media right now is talking about is that Damar Hamlin, this is a really weird thing to show from Sunday Night Football. But yeah, Damar Hamlin will be inactive for tonight's game, as is usually the case. He's not versatile enough at the safety position. You have Taylor Rapp, you have Cam Lewis. Those two guys already are pretty solid safeties. Damar Hamlin's also pretty solid, but he just doesn't fill enough holes on the defense. Sean McDermott likes his versatility. He likes unless you are a top-end guy, you don't need that versatility, but Sean McDermott likes to use a couple guys in different positions. So Hamlin falls out at that point. Sawyer, I'm going to the Bills-Jets game. Nice. And, folks, the Bills will be kicking it off here at the beginning of this first half. Cincinnati will get the ball first once Tyler Bass eventually gets this one away. So I might as well just do that. But, yeah, Cincinnati will get the ball first. Bills ready to kick this one off. They do. This one is returnable. Does he call the fair catch? Travion Williams does not. He's going to go up the near side. Good return for him. It's all right. He gets to around the 25-yard line where Joe Burrow will take over. And, of course, the Bills really got killed. And I mean murdered. I was streaming the Bills-Bengals divisional game. It was sad. I was in so much pain watching that game. It would be nice if the Bills didn't do that here tonight, maybe like won, and didn't just get picked apart by Joe Burrow. Bills showing early pressure here on first down. Joe Mixon sent out out wide by Joe Burrow. Let's see, he's probably going to have to throw it here. Expect something inside. He does outside to Joe Mixon, checks it down. Mixon goes for about 7. And he was a late question mark coming into this game. He had some chest issues. But he gets involved immediately on first down. Picks up 7 to bring up second and short. Everyone's talking about the new Fortnite season. I haven't touched it. I never played video games as a kid. I did this. Yeah, did this. But second and short here for the Bengals. He actually got 8 on that first down. Now Mixon lines up in the backfield. Tyler Boyd sent out into motion. Joe Burrow play actions it, checks it down to Mixon, and he's got plenty of room, rumbling his way up to the 46-yard line before the ball pops out, although it looks like he was down by contact. But good first couple of plays here for this Bengals offense. They are moving quickly here against the Bills, already up to the Bengals, their own 45-yard line. So 2 plays, well over 20 yards already. Actually, no, it's dead set. 2 plays, 20 yards for the Bengals. Both plays going to Joe Mixon, who I do have on my fantasy team, so I don't know how to feel about that. First and 10 for the Bengals at their own 45-yard line. Lined up in shotgun formation here. Again, Travion Williams off to Burrow's side. He sends Chase out wide. Instead, the Bengals are going to run it inside. Ugh. Can we get any run defense? Any run defense? This guy now goes for 8. Oh, boy. Bills defense, they were the major question mark coming into this game. Of course, Josh Allen and the offense, they're going to have to carry this defense. But early signs not looking very good here for Buffalo. The run defense has been gashed a couple times now. Bengals pick up another big chunk of yards. They got 2nd and 3 here. Already into Bills territory now as they line up in shotgun again. Tyler Boyd swings a wheel route out into formation. They hand it off to Travion Williams, but he only picks up 1. That's going to bring up the first 3rd down of the game. 3rd and short here for the Bengals. Just into Bills territory. It's 3rd and 2 now for the Bengals. Can the Bills defense get off the field? My gut says no, but gotta have faith, right? Gotta have hope. I do not have hope. We shall see here. Your fantasy team got 40 points. Nice. Yeah, Travis Kelce is terrible. Good. 3rd and 2 now. Again, Bengals in shotgun. Burrow's going to throw. He's got some pressure. He checks it down. Why do we have to give him so much zone? He passes it out wide to his tight end, Mitchell Wilcox, and he picks up 4, enough for the first down. Taron Johnson guarding him that time. And stop playing soft zone when it's short down yardage, Christian Benford. It's going to be one of those nights. I knew it's coming. I knew it was coming. The Bills just don't know how to stop Joe Burrow. All right, first down again for the Bengals. They move into the Bills' 39-yard line. Again, they fake the handoff. Joe Burrow tripped up in the backfield, doesn't get rid of it. Instead, tosses it out to Higgins. He picks up 15. Terrible defense. T. Higgins, Tyrell Dodson. You could have had the sack. Instead, it turns into a 15-yard gain for Joe Burrow to T. Higgins. Was wondering if Joe Burrow was beyond that line of scrimmage there. Doesn't look like he was, and I'm not really sure where the cornerback was. No one was even close to guarding him. Christian Benford again, he's getting dogged right now. But Burrow, 4 for 4, 47 yards. Already it's looking kind of rough. The Bills' defense would be lucky to only give up 3 here on this drive. But the Bengals already down to the Bills' 21-yard line, making this drive, making life look easy at the moment. And on first down, again, another handoff to Mixon. He goes up the middle for about 3. It's the same things as last in the divisional game. The defense looks cooked against this Joe Burrow guy. It's like he's Tom Brady or something. He plays like him. He stands like him in the pocket. It's just very, very frustrating. But it's 2nd and 7 now. Bengals down inside the red zone here at the 18-yard line for the Bills, 2nd and 7, lined up in shotgun. Once again, bunching formation down at the bottom of the screen here. Burrow finally takes a snap, pressure up the middle. They get their hands up, but he finds his wide receiver, Irv Smith Jr., for the first down, and they got 1st and goal now. Dane Jackson, you suck. This is just too easy. It is too easy. It looks like there was no game plan once again. I don't understand. Why are we playing zone coverage against a guy that only loves to beat out guys in zone coverage? 1st and goal here for the Bengals. A very efficient 8-play drive to this point. The Bills defense has had 0 answers as the Bengals down to the Bills 8. Burrow on first down. Checks to the corner of the end zone. Wide open. Irv Smith Jr. Touchdown. Pathetic. That was pathetic. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Really, really bad. Why have defense at this point if we're just going to let them walk in? That's really, really terrible. Jordan Poyer, terrible coverage there. Let his guy get wide open. Irv Smith Jr. So, hey, if you have him in fantasy, good Good stuff. Extra point from McPherson coming right up here. He's probably going to make it. Snap is down. Hold is down. Kick is up. It is good. Should I end the stream now or when I really want to die? Because Joe Burrow has sliced and diced me. He sliced and diced my heart one too many times already. I've already seen a playoff loss at the hands of him, and I don't know if we just don't have the defense. Bills defense, what a ridiculousness. That looked like a Leslie Frazier calling the defense right there. Soft zone coverage, leaking off the receivers, letting them just get easy first downs. No pressure, by the way, on Joe Burrow. None. Zero pressure. But they just disassembled us in 5 minutes. Good job, Cincinnati. You have exposed us. And it only took one drive. Why do we love giving up opening drive touchdowns? What? McDermott, this is a terrible game plan already. Do not play zone coverage. Show some disguised blitzers or something. Get pressure on Joe Burrow. He's having way too easy of a time right now in the pocket. Jeez. He went 6 for 6, 65 yards and a touchdown pass. As good as you can get if you're Joe Burrow. Now, I don't really have faith in our offense to keep up with this. So, I mean, why? Why do we got to be frustrating, folks? That's just, if only we had our guys in and they weren't all injured. But what if? The Sharks are 0-10-1. I saw that. Yeah, San Jose looks like one of the worst teams that I've ever seen, and we're all Sabres fans here, right? We all watched the 2014-15 Buffalo Sabres and how bad they were. They only picked up 20 wins, but San Jose would be lucky to pick up 20 wins at this pace. They just, I don't know, but, in true Sabres fashion, we will probably lose to the Sharks. But going back to the Bills here, I would be shocked if we respond with a touchdown here. Our offense has looked better, but we haven't really seen too much improvement since that Week 4 Miami game. Ken Dorsey, please don't be stupid and call halfback draws on second down. Please utilize the middle of the field. Get Shakir into design plays, get him open, get Gabe Davis open. That stuff was working. Slow things down a little bit so that your defense doesn't have to be out here constantly as the ball's returned, given to the Bills. Why are we returning that? Who's 20? Who the hell is this guy? But the Bills return it. They only get out to the 15-yard line instead of just taking the easy yards. This is not going good. This is going really, really, really badly so far, folks. Oh, God. Why do I expect anything different from this team? It was Ty Johnson who decided to be the big brain guy, who instead of just taking the easy 25 yards, decided to return it, get stuffed at the 15. Yeah. 1st and 10 here for the Bills. First down, they fake the handoff to Cook, find Dalton Kincaid, the tight end, to the outside. He plows forward for about 5 or 6 here. And it's going to make up 2nd and manageable, but I don't want to be negative with these guys, but they show me something to be positive about. This is just not the team that we're used to seeing. 2nd and 5 here for the Bills. Allen all alone in the backfield. Everyone spread out wide. He looks down the middle. Again, it's to Kincaid, but it's dropped to bring up an early 3rd down. At least we didn't run it there, I guess, but Kincaid drops the pass. It was contested. Would like to see him come up with that one. Couldn't hang on. It's now 3rd and 5 here, very early on. 3 and out, and give the ball back to Joe Burrow. You've seen what he's done to our defense already. I don't know if we can survive a 3 and out right here. Oh, good lord. Yes. 3rd and 5. We're going to make the Bengals defense look elite, aren't we? Allen snaps the ball, checks it down. Thank you, Diggs, for being functional. He catches it and goes to the 30-yard line to pick up 10. Oh, thank you. 1st down for the Bills. We don't get off the field early. But when you look back at the replays here, eventually after watching this stream, of course, you'll see that Stephon Diggs was running across the middle. I like that Ken Dorsey is using the middle of the field instead of just throwing to the hash marks. That's good. 1st down and 10 for the Bills here at their own 29-yard line. Allen finds Diggs out wide. He spins. Oh, and he's got some room. Stephon Diggs. Oh, he's going to go to the 35-yard line out of nothing. It was a toss to the outside. And Stephon Diggs just did Diggsian kind of things. No flags. And the Bills go all the way to the 35-yard line. Love you, Stephon. Thank you for existing. Oh, it brings warmth to my heart to see Stephon Diggs be an all-pro receiver again. But he should have been tackled right there by number 30, or 33, Nick Scott. But instead, tried to tackle him up high, but it only spun Diggs into even more space. And now on 1st 10 here, Allen, he's going to scramble out, throws on the run, and he's got Khalil Shakir going down the sidelines down to the 15-yard line. And just like that, 2 big chunk plays from the Bills, and they are cooking on offense. Now, this is a big thing. Do not get stonewalled here in the red zone. That would not be good. No. But Khalil Shakir getting open out wide, that is good to see. Get him involved. He looked great against the Buccaneers, and I don't know if you can tell, but I have energy. That's because the Bills look okay for now on offense. All right, 1st and 10 again here for the Bills. They're now all the way down to the Bengals' 16-yard line very quickly. Allen again will throw, looks to the outside for Kincaid. He's got the 1st down, runs into the ass of his blocking receiver down the field, Trent Sherfield, but he picked up 14 yards, and the Bills are down. 1st and goal all the way down to the Bengals' 4-yard line. So, a very fast-moving drive here for the Bills. They're making it look easy, just like the Bengals did on their first drive. Okay, all right. It's actually to the 2.5-yard line. They gave him a couple more yards than I thought, but the Bills in shotgun, they're going to fake the handoff. Allen looks out wide, fakes the run. He's going to walk in! Touchdown! Patience from Josh Allen. He is him. He is him. Let's go. Let's go. And Zach Taylor has a big, wide open mouth. Although, do we have a flag here on the play? Do we have a Oh, we got a flag, folks. Wait a minute. We do have a flag on the play. Was there a hold at some point? I don't see anything there. I don't see anything there. It's against the Bills. Yeah, of course it is. So there goes that. Yep, okay. Not really sure what the flag was for. No, actually, it's going to stand, actually. It's an after the play was over. It looks like unnecessary roughness or, I don't know, taunting or something against Josh Allen. Yep, taunting against Josh Allen, but he won't care. The Bills score an opening drive, touchdown, courtesy of a 2-yard run from your boy, Josh Allen. And the Bills, after the Bengals made their first drive look easy, the Bills did the same damn thing. So, I mean, they'll enforce that off the kickoff, but I'd love to see it. Extra point coming up here from Tyler Bass. He'll probably make it. He is. Yeah, that was a great drive. Yep, extra point is good. So the Bills quickly tie things back up with the Bengals. Yeah, Allen pointing at the defender after he juked him out, running into the end zone. Oh, that was nice. That was such a nice drive. Woo! I never doubted the Bills, not once, not ever. No. Don't look back like 2 minutes ago, okay? But the Bills march 85 yards down the field and tie things back up at 7. That was awesome. But, yeah, Taunting on Josh Allen. Nice. What a good drive. Allen went 5 for 6 for 83 yards and a rushing touchdown on that drive. Stephon Diggs had 2 catches for 43 yards already. Khalil Shakir has a catch for 22 yards, and Dalton Kincaid 2 catches for 18. So if you have in your parlay tonight that Dalton Kincaid is going to do big boy things, well, it's looking like that early on. It looks like he's going to get involved nice and early here. It was a good called drive by Ken Dorsey. That was a good drive by him. I like that. That was good. We're not going to get off his back or anything, but that was a good first drive. Now the defense has to be able to do their jobs here and maybe look like they can try to stop Joe Burrow. Yeah, that taunting penalty was really soft. I agree. Wholeheartedly agree. I mean, he points. I've seen him do that a billion times and never get called for it. So I don't understand why they're calling it against him there in that moment. But it's going to be enforced on the kickoff. That means I think I don't know. But it was nice. It was a good taunt. I like the taunt. That was a perfectly run taunt by Josh Allen. But I guess if you taunt or if you point at a player, that's called a taunting. Whatever. Whatever, okay? Whatever. I guess it is what it is, but the Bills have the touchdown. We're in a commercial break here, folks. Make sure, if you haven't already, to hit that like button and subscribe. The more likes we get, the more subscriptions this channel gets, the more likely more Bills and Bengals fans will join this stream. So let's grow this party. Let's get this channel bumping and grooving. That would be fun, okay? That's your jobs, folks. Share I don't really care. Do what you got to do. But that's a cool little thing that the Bengals fans did. They did a striped jungle thing. So a couple sections wearing orange, others wearing black. But after that 85-yard touchdown drive, the Bills are going to kick this one back off to the Bengals. Of course, the 15 yards means Bengals are going to have a little bit better field position here as Travion Williams brings this one out, but he gets absolutely walloped there at around the 27-yard line. So the Bengals, they scored first. They're 20-2 when scoring first since 2021. But unlike those past times, usually their defense can hold a stop, get a bit of a hole between the two teams. That hasn't happened here tonight. Things are still tied. We'll see how the Bills defense can cope with Joe Burrow, because as many good things that the offense did, the defense showed virtually no resistance to Joe Burrow on that first drive. So they got first down and 10 at their own 31-yard line here. Boyd sent on to motion out wide up at the top of the screen. Bills early on get pressure and nearly intercept that one. Great break up there by Dane Jackson, but we have a flag. Are they going to call roughing the passer? It looks like it's going to be against the Bills. Oh my God, that's not roughing the passer. Why? Can we just cannot touch Joe Burrow once? Ridiculous. That's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for the Bengals. That is not a roughing the passer. What are we even doing here? Terrible. He doesn't touch the head. He doesn't bring his weight down on the quarterback. I mean, his neck was interfered with a little bit, but that's not roughing the passer. Ridiculous. I just don't. That is a terrible, very soft call. Bengals, because of that, get moved up to the 46-yard line here. They line up in I formation on first down. Get bodies into the box here if you're the Bills defense. It looks like they're going to pitch it. No, they fake the pitch. Burrow rolls out to his near side, finds Yosivas for 9 yards, maybe 10. Looks like he's about a half a yard short. So that'll bring up second and inches here for the Bengals. But I really despise that penalty call there against Tim Settle for the roughing the passer. That is ridiculous. But already another play there where the Bills defense just looked totally out of sorts here. They have no idea what's going on. It's second and inches here for the Bengals right around midfield. They're moving quickly. Just no defense. Will there be any defense in this game? I really don't want to see the Bills involved in a shootout here as they send Jamar Chase out wide. They're going to run it again on second down. Mixon stumbles up the middle. He's got 2 yards and the first down. So yet another first down here for the Bengals. The offense really cooking at the moment. Joe Burrow at ease, virtually no pressure outside of the one time the Bills get pressure. It's called a roughing the passer. NFL, I don't really get you sometimes. It's just ridiculous. But Mixon hasn't been really a huge, big-time factor. Neither has Von Miller. And I haven't seen too much of Linval Joseph yet here tonight for the Bills. We just picked him up this past week. Supposed to be very good. And on second down, again, Mixon. What a great tackle out wide by Dane. Instead of picking up 10, Dane Jackson forces a 1-yard loss there against Joe Mixon. 2nd and 11 here for the Bengals. And for the Bills, you just need to settle down. Settle down. Just settle. Because we know they have the talent. They played pretty decently last week against the Buccaneers. They just need to get a couple of stops. And get a couple of stops. Slow down this Joe Burrow. Gain some confidence for yourself. 2nd and 11 here for the Bengals. Just across, the Bills showing heavy pressure. They run back. Joe Burrow has to throw this ball. Oh, he was nearly intercepted there. He was running, threw it out of bounds. Dane Jackson picked it up. He caught it, but he was out of bounds, so that'll bring up 3rd and 10 here for the Bengals. Would be awesome to see a Buffalo defense stop here. That'd be nice. You force them into 3rd and long. Let's not try to give up a back-breaking play here. Be calm. Do not play zone. I swear to God, if they play zone, I'm going to be pissed off. No, it looks like they're playing man coverage here. One-on-one with each of the receivers, including Tyler Boyd over the slot. Micah, please look at him. Micah, please look at him. Bill showing pressure here. Joe Burrow looking through his progressions. Throws it down the field. He's got his man, Tyler Boyd, for the first. Yeah. I knew he was going to Boyd. I called it right there. Micah, you needed to watch out for it. And 15 yards on the catch and throw and run from Joe Burrow to Tyler Boyd. And once again, the defense just doesn't know how to get off the field on long-distance plays. This is frustrating. So frustrating. Micah, that was terrible. He's losing. That was pretty rough. Bengals all the way down to the Bills' 27-yard line here. 1st and 10 again. I don't know why my clock stopped. But Joe Burrow, first down, checks it down again to his tight end. 10 yards and more. Why do we play zone defense? Stop! Tanner Hudson that time. Oh, we suck. Christian Benford. Buddy, why don't you learn how to play football? And Tyrell Dodson, maybe you should start learning football things. Because, the defense just doesn't know how to make a stop or, try or anything. And it's already 1st and 10. Joe Burrow, 9 for 10, 102 yards and a touchdown pass all the way at the Bills' 14-yard line here. Might as well not even put the defense out there. Again, checks it down, not really sure what he was throwing to. That is incomplete. Little miscommunication between Burrow and his receiver out there. It looks like that was T. Higgins. So that one will fall incomplete. The only way the Bengals don't score a touchdown here is if they shoot themselves in the foot, because the defense looks so bad. So freaking bad. 2:11 to go here in the first quarter. Dane Jackson is on the field for reasons. I don't know what those reasons are, but he's lined up one-on-one with T. Higgins, and I really do not like that. Why do we have our cornerbacks lined up one-on-one? Joe Burrow, he's going to look that way. Can the Bills get a sack? And nah. T. Higgins, is that a touchdown? Yeah, he was out at the 2-yard line. Our defense is so freaking crappy. That's a nothing play for Joe Burrow. How does that turn into nearly a touchdown? I'm growling on stream. You know why? The Bills made me. The Bills made me. And it's, it was Dane Jackson because he was 1-on-1 with T. Higgins. Do you know what happens when that happens? Bad things happen. And now it's 1st and goal here for the Bengals at the 2-yard line for the Bills. I'd be shocked if this isn't a touchdown. Throws it to the outside. Jamar Chase, he's actually going to get a no gain there. Good play by the defense to keep him to the outside. But, wow, the defense held the Bengals for no gain. Folks, the Bills' defense is making Zach Taylor look like a competent play caller. Do you know how stupid that is? Very stupid. All of that good work by our offense just to get wiped out by the defense not turning up again. Please, I don't know if my heart can handle a so-called 45-45 game. It's just not happening. But 2nd and goal here for the Bengals at the 2-yard line. Burrow will throw it again. Inside, outside, touchdown. No, actually, he's out of bounds. Was expecting a touchdown for their top guy right there, Jamar Chase, being guarded by Taron Johnson. And looks like did Jamar Chase get both feet down? Yeah, it looks like a touchdown. That looks like a touchdown, if you ask me. That looks like he didn't have possession. Ball came out right at the end there. He just didn't have possession. The ball was bobbling, was moving around. I think that is incomplete. 3rd and goal now for the Bengals. They're gonna score and break my heart right here. They hand it off inside. Yeah. Okay. All right. That is too easy. Woo! I'm not even getting my hopes up because that just sucks. I mean, what's the point of playing defense if you just won't do anything? There is no reason. There is no rhyme, no reason. They handed it off. Tyrell Dodson, you sack! Oh, he played the wrong hole. And I thought, I miss Matt Milano. I miss him so much. The extra point from McPherson is good, by the way. Not that that was in doubt. So, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for Cincinnati. But our run defense, yikes. And our defense on 3rd down, also yikes. So, yeah. Really freaking bad if you're Sean McDermott, because your defense just looks terrible. Terrible. And now you're going to have to ask this offense to do things. Wow. We just have no answers defensively. I want to be positive, but I can't. You know why? Because our defense is terrible. Tyrell Dodson is so freaking bad. That was an easy stop. It could have been an easy stop for him, but he doesn't know what plays to do. Tyrell Dodson constantly gets exposed. Please put in Dorian Williams. And I said in my trade deadline video, I was hoping that Brandon Beane would address the linebacking room, and he didn't. So, but Josh Allen, he's gonna have to carry this team again. Yeah, but this has been an absolutely embarrassing start on defense. We forced the Bengals to get to 3rd down twice on 2 drives. And now Joe Burrow is 11 for 14, 114 yards, and they're already up to 130 yards of offense tonight. So, Sean, you really need to figure this crap out. Where are the defenses tonight? Now, it would be different if Josh Allen goes down and scores another touchdown here. But you just can't ask a Bills offense that has been struggling the past couple of weeks to really do anything. Good God. Cincinnati's offensive line is totally dominating the trench at the moment. It's just really, really bad. But you gotta, please, take Tyrell Dodson out of the game right now. Take him out. Take him out. Send him packing because he just looks horrendous. But his misread caused that touchdown to happen. And if you're Ty Johnson, please fair catches. He or Khalil Shakir will. Bills will get the ball at their own 25-yard line. After that touchdown drive from the Bengals, Josh Allen once again is going to have to respond. Can we trust this offense to put up back-to-back good drives? Because the Bengals offense looks like they won't stop. They can't stop. No one on that Bills defense can stop the Bengals. So we shall see here what the Bengals defense does, what the Bills offense does. That first drive looked pretty easy for Josh Allen. Knowing how inconsistent they are, I wouldn't expect that here. Now, 1st and 10, hand it off to James Cook and go. Well, he actually turned no gain into a 2-yard game, but still, James Cook, that offensive line, yikes. I wish we had a defense still. The injuries that didn't need to happen in London did happen. Matt Milano, Tre'Davious White, Daquan Jones. I miss you guys. Please come back before this season ends. And hopefully the Bills are still in playoff contention by then. But actually, it looks like we're going to be taking it down to the end of the first quarter, folks. So you know what that means? More advertisements! Yay! Yay, we need more. Yeah, Sawyer, I'm all with you. These advertisements suck. But yep, that takes us to the end of the first quarter. Bills down by a touchdown. The defense looks really freaking bad. The Bills had a chance to get Cincy off the field. We just need a singular stop. One stop. And we got to hope the offense does things here because that first play there, handing it off to James Cook on the inside, didn't really do anything. He picked up only 2 yards. But, yeah, also, if there are any ads here on the YouTube, I'm very sorry. I can't control that. YouTube just selects a random spot when they think impressions will be good. So yeah. I really don't know. But I really need the Bills offense to do it here. Really need them to continue on. But the Bills, our defense has to figure their crap out because that was just horrendous. Yeah, but I missed when we had a defense, especially during Week 4. I think Week 4 was our Super Bowl, folks. I think it was our Super Bowl. We're in a commercial break. I would love to get this game back up and running. But, yeah, someday, folks, the Bills' defense will make a stop. But that'll only be when the Bills' offense has done nothing and they're down by 10. Gives us false hope. You think maybe the offense can do anything. They don't score any points, and then the defense goes back to sucking. So, usually that's how it goes. But back underway here. Beginning of the second quarter about to happen. Bills 2nd and 8. Now lining up in shotgun formation. I swear to God, if I see a halfback draw, I'm going to punch this TV. Okay, no, we do not. Josh Allen is going to throw it. Looks downfield. Open, but there is a flag. Yes, sir. Holding against the defense. Yes, we get a flag. Cam Taylor-Britt that time. He's going to get called for the hold. He was guarding against Trent Sherfield. It's actually a DPI, defensive pass interference there. Spot foul. He was grabbing onto Deontay Hardy there. So that'll move the chains for the Bills offense. Nice. And that was pretty obvious, too. Like, he was grabbing, he hooked him, he wouldn't let him go. Cam Taylor-Britt thought there was no contact, but I mean, it's a little ticky-tacky looking back on it, but hey, we need some calls every now and then. I am not going to dispute that when it benefits the Bills, but 1st and 10, Cook getting run out of nowhere to the outside. He actually lost one on 1st down, and Ken Dorsey back into his bag of shite play calls. DJ Reader that time, bringing down James Cook for the loss. It's a 1-yard loss, 2nd and 11 coming up here. So the Bills don't want to get behind the chains here. This would be prime area for an offensive holding call. I gotta stop being so negative, folks. I'm sorry, but no. Allen, 2nd down, rolls out. He's going to get maybe sacked. No. He's going to get brought down. It's 3rd and 11 here. He got the ball out just before the Bengals defense came in, and now it's a huge play for this offense. Trey Hendrickson that time bringing the pressure on Deion Dawkins. Pocket was crumbling. Allen wanted to scramble out there, just flinging it out for dear life at that point, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Bills. Bengals looking to really clamp down in this one. Bills need a conversion here. They really need a conversion. Play clock is winding down. It's down to 4, down to 3. Call a timeout now. No, we don't. We play it. Allen rolls out. That's going to be a hold. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. And Allen throws it. It's caught by Deontay Hardy, but it's a flag. Offensive holding. Jeez. Why do we shoot ourselves in the foot? Is that going to be declined? It was incomplete anyways. Okay. Jeez. I gave Ken Dorsey so much credit, and you know what we got away from in that second drive? Everything good about the first one. So, jeez. Jeez Louise. Buffalo, you're going to have to punt it back to Joe Burrow. And this is already looking really bad. Am I going to have to hang it up at halftime for this stream already? Maybe. They punt it back. It's a line drive. Trent Irwin tackles it, and he's brought down right around the 21-yard line. But why are we going to another commercial break? Jesus Christ. Loves you. But the Bills offense got away from everything they did good in that first drive. Nothing over the middle, no speed, no incorporation, just Allen, you figure it out, we'll figure it out. But yeah, this would be a nice time for the Bills defense to maybe show up. That would be nice. Why did we overcomplicate? Just please. Yeah, Bills are in big trouble here. Looks like Rasul Douglas is now checking in for Dane Jackson as they make their way back onto the field after, well, we'll see eventually after this kind of stupidly long commercial break. But, yeah, given the way our offense has been playing, yeah, not been good. But Dane Jackson already gone. Yeah, but Dorsey not loving the play calling there on that drive. Bills offense going to have to come back out. Or Bills defense, we're going to have to ask this defense for a stop. I don't know about that. I don't know we're going to get that, folks. But, yeah, we're just making it too easy here. Whatever. Why is this commercial break so freaking long? But James Cook has not looked good the last couple of weeks. Bills getting dominated in the trenches, but now I'm going to have to ask the defense very politely if they can do their jobs and stop anything. Stop it. Stop the Bengals one time so that your offense can, I don't know, do anything. But this is a pivotal game for playoff chances. I don't know. If the Bills lose this game, we may be out of it. But 1st and 10, shotgun here for the Bengals. They looked super silky smooth on those first 2 drives. Like I said, Rasul Douglas in at cornerback here. Is that going to make a difference? 1st and 10, Burrow plenty of time. Throws for 12 more yards? Not really. I mean, Jesus Christ. Our defense is so putrid. It's so awful. Christian Benford having a nightmare game already. Dane Jackson just got subbed out. Can we do the same for Christian Benford? Could we have can we get another cornerback off the open market? Because, I mean, he's just getting torched. And I just got kicked out of Peacock. Thank you, Peacock. I don't know what's happening now, but that's just great to make my life even sadder. Peacock. What's going on, guys? Is it going to give me a commercial? Am I not going to be able to see the game? Bro, just open up the game. There we go. Oh, the Bills actually made a stop there. Looks like Terrell Dodson brought him down for 2-yard loss there. 2nd and 12 here for the Bengals. We actually got him into a negative play. Who figure? Maybe that's things that you should do. Maybe those are things that help your team. But there's Rasul Douglas out on the field, number 31 for the Bills. Bengals again in 2nd and 12. Bills loving it, giving, and we give up a huge run play. First down, Joe Mixon. Wow, that's stupid. How do you give up 13 yards on a run play? Oh, jeez, I want to punch my TV already because this sucks. Our safeties are getting just torched here. It was like the Bengals are 10 years ahead of us. This is just a terrible matchup. And our run defense, we just don't have one. We do not have run defense. Joe Mixon, when it's not Joe Burrow throwing, it's... I'd be surprised. We need a turnover at this point in time. It's another handoff to Joe Mixon. He's looking for some room. Gets 2 yards when he should have gotten none. Fudge. But yeah, it looks like I would already be saying that the Bills just looked super bad here. We're giving up 5.1 yards a carry right now since week 8. Or yeah, through these first 8 weeks. Our run defense is just not good. It's just terrible. 2nd and 8 here for the Bengals, just near midfield there. Again, handing it off inside. Travion Williams, he picks up 4 to bring up 3rd and manageable here. But knowing the Bills, we are not getting a stop on 3rd down, so I'm not even going to get my hopes up. Nah. Nope, not at all. Not doing that, because that would be a waste of energy and my hope. Because Lord knows I got none of that left. Now, with the Sabres, got a whole season to go here. Maybe they can do something, but, I mean, time of possession, too. Just a damning number. 14-4 TOP in favor of the Bengals right now. Play clock winding down on 3rd down. And Jesus Christ! Is that a false start? Please tell me it's a false start. Please tell me it's a false start. Oh, dear Lord, please tell me it's a false start. Yes, it's a false start! Oh, it's a false start. 3rd and long now for the Bengals. Yes. Yes. Oh, thank you. No, I can't get happy. I can't get happy. I cannot get happy because I know the Bills are going to give this up. I know we're going to give it up. So why am I getting happy? It's 3rd and 8 now. Stop it. Stop it, Donald. Calm yourself. The Bills are not getting off the field here. If you're wondering why I've turned into a crazed maniac, it's because the Bills are playing tonight. But it's 3rd and 8 now for the Bengals. Burrow steps back, checks it down to his tight end. Please get him. Yes, we got to stop. Woo! Force the 4th down. Are they going to go for it? They really want to be dirty. Looks like they're going to go for it. Burrow is shaking his head, yes. Just at midfield, Bengals are going to go for this 4th down here. They can sense that the Bills defense sucks, and I don't blame them. One bit. It was Drew Sample, the tight end. Oh, it actually looks like they're going to punt it. Wow. That's a reversal. Bengals are going to punt this ball away. That's a mercy kill, if you ask me. The Bills' defense, ladies and gentlemen, got to stop. It's 4th and 2. No calls there. It's going to be punted into the arms of the Bills. Fair catch signal made there by Deontay Hardy at his own 12-yard line. So, you heard it here first, folks. The Bills' defense showed up. And they got a big stop. Huge stop, if you ask me. Oh, that's insane. 4th and 2. The Bengals had a 4th and 2 at their own 48-yard line and decided to punt the ball back to Buffalo. That is a gift. What a gift. Zach Taylor, thank you so much for punting that ball back to Buffalo. Because if you got that 4th down conversion, I think I would have died. That felt like a kill. That felt like a potential kill shot if the Bengals went for it on 4th down, but okay, what a huge win there. The Bills managed to, after not scoring on their 2nd drive, the Bengals do not score on their 3rd drive. So, okay, all right. I'm amazed that the Bengals decide not to go for it on 4th down right in midfield, but I'll take it. Bills now got to do something here, but that's a big stop for this Bills defense. Maybe now they can finally start playing a little bit. But what a huge win. Just get that relief off your shoulders after 2 agonizing drives. The defense do the bare minimum and get a stop. So, wow. I'm purely, very, very purely, absolutely, patutely surprised that the Bills are getting this ball back at this point in time. Just shocking. Very shocking. But, I'll take that. I will take that for sure. But the Bills, as we slowly return from commercial break here, they're going to get the ball back at their own 12-yard line. So it would be really nice to see the offense do what they did on the first drive. That is, play inside passes, utilize the middle of the field, get Khalil Shakir involved a little more, because on that 2nd drive, Ken Dorsey, I don't know, he's trying to force the run game, but it just doesn't look like tonight's that night for James Cook. A couple runs for him. He's got 1 net yard. He's got 2 yards and then a play of -1 yards. Oops. And on 1st down, the Bills are going to play action it. Allen looking deep. He's got his man downfield. It's Deontay Hardy, but the pass will fall incomplete. He was looking for Hardy, but he was closely being guarded there by Awuzie for the Bengals. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 here for the Bills, and I can't wait. Wait for it. There's going to be a run play to James Cook. Don't at me here first, folks, but it's as predictable as Chick-fil-A being closed on a Sunday. So for 2nd and 10 here for the Bills at their own 12-yard line, really cannot afford to get a 3-and-out here. That would suck. Allen looks back. He's going to look to the corner, and he's intercepted. Intercepted there. Just a terrible. Right when you get momentum back, give it right back to the Bengals. And Josh, That's really bad. Cam Taylor-Britt with the interception. Pass intended for Gabe Davis, and they take over at the Bills' 32-yard line. Why are we making that decision? That is the same play that Allen got intercepted on the first play against the Patriots. Why? You had momentum again, and you just handed it right back to the Bengals, deep in your own territory. Mind-boggling. And now Burrow, under a lot of time, throws. It is caught by the tight end. First down for the Bengals. You just can't make this stuff up, folks. Josh Allen, I just don't understand what he's looking at. Why is Allen throwing that? It's a gimme throw. Total gimme throw. And now the Bengals already at the 20-yard line. Your defense got to stop for once. And now, or it's 2nd and 1 actually. Mark brought him back about a half a yard. Now the Bills are going to call a timeout here. I mean, we should be absolutely embarrassed with ourselves because, we just can't be giving the ball that cheaply back. That is just a stupid play by Josh Allen. When will he learn? And when will we learn to... I can't keep complaining. This is the same stuff that I've said in the past couple of streams. This is what Bills Mafia has been saying. We just got to keep living, I guess, and hope that the defense does something here. But I don't think they do. Either way, it's going to turn into a 2-possession game. And the Bills, at this pace, cannot handle that. Holy crap. On the QB sneak, Joe Burrow gets trucked. And I think he's short. Looks like he was short there. It's going to bring up 3rd and very, very short here for the Bengals. Bills defense doing all they can to slow down. And that was Linval Joseph, a huge play by him. Burrow tried to QB sneak that, and Linval just came in and said, nope. Not on my watch. But that's a gimme. This is all just being set up by Josh Allen ripping my heartstrings out. But it's 3rd and inches here for the Bengals, right at the Bills. 22-yard line here. This has got to be 4-down territory if you're Cincinnati. 3rd down, they're going to hand it off to Joe Mixon, but it looks like we got whistles before play was even happening there. It's a delay of game. Oh my gosh. Delay of game against the Bengals. Wow. That's going to take him from 3rd and inches to now 3rd and essentially 4, or 3rd and 5 nearly. But wow. Cincinnati shooting themselves in the foot now. But the Bills defense, prime position to get a stop right here, right now, folks. Burrow steps back. He's under pressure. He's going to scramble for the first. But we got another flag here. And it looks like that flag was, is it against the Bengals here? They're walking backwards. It's against Cincinnati. Yes, sir! So that Burrow run is negated by a holding call here against the Bengals. Let's go. Alex Kappa called for the offensive hold. But that is a beautiful call to see there. Thank you, Cincinnati, for self-destructing. Now, if we could get a sack here, we can really throw them out of field goal range. Well, McPherson's got a huge leg, but you can't. I don't want to doubt. No, we'll see here in a second. But what's going on here on 3rd and 15 now? Do we have an injury timeout? We've been at 3rd down forever. It looks like. Oh, no, not Terrell Bernard. He's down on one knee at the moment. Training staff running over to tend to him. That's a guy we cannot afford to lose. But third down. Bills are getting bailed out by a couple of huge flags here. It's 3rd and 16. The Bills need to get a stop here. If they can get a huge, go put a jersey on. I have a Bandits. Is that not good enough for you guys? Have some class? Yeah. No, I got my Bandits. I'm repping the Bandits. And actually, this is a rough take because, I mean, colors here are looking a little similar to a certain opponent tonight. But, yeah, Josh Allen, that was a really rough third drive. Oh, Josh. Really handing it to them. But we haven't seen any Josh Allen runs here tonight. Yes, let's go Bandits. For real, man. For real. But it's 3rd and 16 here for the Bengals. And Terrell Bernard was on one knee. Trainer's tending to him a little bit there. And, folks, can we get some likes up in here? Should have got the green field. Yeah, the Greenway, goat head? Yeah, maybe. No one does? I don't think so. He's still being looked at here. We cannot afford to lose Bernard, though. That means Dorian Williams and Terrell Dodson out there. Ooh. Our only backup now is Tyler Matakevich. Yeah, I can't. I don't know if I can watch Dorian Williams and Terrell Dodson do things. But it's still a touchdown lead here for the Bengals. 3rd and 16. They started this drive after a Allen interception at the 35-yard line for the Bills, and they've only shot themselves in the foot here. Nearly had a first down, but after a delay of game and then an offensive holding, they've been backed up a little bit here. To the outskirts now, field goal range as well. They're just showing Joe Burrow sucking on his little finger there. Looks like it was a little roughed up. But the Bengals forced all the way back to the Bills' 38-yard line. A sack would really be lovely at the moment here, but it looks like they're going to try to get a quick screen out wide maybe. But we shall see. 3rd and 15 here. Burrow looks inside. There is a flag on the play. I'm going to assume it's against Buffalo here. If not, it's 4th down for the Bengals. Is it going to be against Buffalo? Offsides. Yeah. Leonard, why do we have to have offsides? It's replay 3rd down. There's just more stupid plays there if you're Buffalo. Now turns a 3rd and 15 into a manageable 3rd and 10 here for the Bengals. But again, Bills just cannot stop committing penalties on 3rd down. Why? All right, 3rd and 10 here. I can't wait to see the Bengals get this one. Burrow in shotgun formation with Travion Williams to his side. He's going to throw it here. Pressure up the middle. He is sacked! Yes! And we have a flag. Please say it's a hold and not nothing else. But for the moment, it's a sack for Jordan Phillips. Looks like the penalty will be against the Bengals here. What's the call? Holding against the offense. Yep. Holding against the Bengals. The penalty is declined. The Bills defense are going to force a field goal attempt. That is huge. Huge for the defense. They got to Burrow. They're going to make this a tough field goal as well for Zach McPherson. But knowing how he is usually money from long range. We shall see if that trend continues here for the Bengals. That can take into a 2-possession game. It's going to be a 55-yard attempt for McPherson. Can't wait for him to make this. It's 55 yards after the sack by Jordan Phillips there. Let's see here. Oh, it's going to be another flag. Oh, my goodness. And the kick wasn't even going to be... Oh, it's going to be good. But we have another flag. Are we going to back him up 10 more yards or 5 more yards? What's the call here? Looks like the Bengals are backing up again. False start. Oh, my gosh. Nothing but flags here. That is going to make this a 60-yard attempt. Does that push them out of field goal range? I think it does. Oh, my God. That takes what should have been a surefire 3 points for the Bengals, and it now is a punt. So the Bills defense, special teams, and the refs all combined for a lucky one here. The Bills, after Allen gets picked off, it results in miraculously 0 points. Wow. Oh my, that is a huge break for the Bills. But that offensive fault, so on that Bengals drive, there was a delay of game. Offensive holding number 1, offensive holding number 2, and then a special teams false start. And that pushed the Bengals out of field goal range. What a disaster for the Bengals. Wow. They really could have put a stamp on this one, but nope. They're keeping the Bills in this. Thank you, Truth. Once again, speaking the truth here. But wow. An atrocious sequence there from the Bengals, and the Bills get so lucky. So lucky. Linval Joseph, we go a couple plays back to where he stuffed Joe Burrow on a QB sneak. He's making my day. But Josh Allen, you just got bailed out, buddy. This segment, yes, brought to you by Grandma's Top Shelf Cookies. And y'all love it. Let's bring it back here a little bit. This stream is brought to you by, can you see it there? Oh, it's on this side. Brought to you by Brita. Yes, if you want to stay hydrated during a stressful Bills game, try Brita. Link in the description. You can get a free water from Brita using the link in the description. Thank you, folks, and thank you, Brita, for supporting this stream. But, folks, go get some free water from Brita. Link in the description. Let's go, Brita. Let's go for the Brita. Can I see some Brita hype in the chat, please? Brita hype in the chat. Let's go. Let's go now. The Bills defense get a stop. Limit the Bengals to 0 points. Stay hungry, stay hydrated, stay classy, Buffalo. That's what I have to say. But, wow. Wow, did the Bills need a break like that? Okay, now the momentum is firmly on Buffalo's side. They down it at the 9-yard line, so if they will score, it's gonna have to go 90. They're gonna have to go 91 yards to do it. But what a great stand by the Bills defense, and hey, maybe they're back. Maybe they back. Sell out. I remember when the stream wasn't all about advertisements. You know, I was kind of expecting that. We can have our doubters and our critics, but I'm proud to be partnering with Brita because you know what? They give me money for water. But on 1st and 10 here, Cook going up the middle. Actually, it's a decent run. He's going to pick up 5 for Buffalo. So unlike the last couple of series where the Bills get out to rough starts, where James Cook only goes for 0-1 yards, it's not great. But, yep, 2nd and 5 here for the Bills after keeping the Bengals to 14 points. Yeah, but this is Josh Allen's 5th straight game with an interception. He's just not in a good stretch at the moment in terms of turnovers, especially costly turnovers. But on 2nd and 5, Bills again are going to try to run it here with Cook. Goes up the middle for 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down very quickly here for this Bills offense. And you'd have to think that this is a pretty big series here. You need to work the middle of the field and also try some Josh Allen design runs. It's 3rd and 2 now for the Bills. It's okay. We can have warm water every now and then. Oh, we spread 5 out wide. Allen's going to bring Cook back in. Please pick up 2 yards here. The Bills, we need this on offense. After that first drive, the offense has gone kind of quiet here. Can't afford a sack, and Josh Allen's going to get sacked right on cue. That's just great. No easy dump-offs? Nothing? So your defense makes 2 straight stops and your offense suddenly goes cold. Hill that time with the sack. B.J. Hill. But why can't we have good things in this world? And why can't Spencer Brown stop being crap in big games? And because, I mean, that was just terrible. You had and you're going to have to punt out of your own end zone. So the Bengals are going to get favorable field position here. And it's a shit punt. Oh, it's a terrible punt from Sam Martin. Line drive. Trent Irwin picks this ball up, and he's going to go to the Bills' 45-yard line. You can't ask any more from your defense here. Just a terrible series. Why have we gotten away from what worked? Why can't... that is a bad punt, too. We need another good series from the defense. But Terrell Bernard has not returned to the game. The Bills went 3 and out. Why? Why can't we learn from what made us successful? Ken Dorsey, no dump off. Stop, and also stop running the ball with James Cook on early downage. Oh, this is just frustrating. And now you got to ask your defense for the 3rd straight series to come up clutch here. We need a turnover. You're absolutely right, Truth. We need a turnover badly. And it's 1st and 10 for the Bengals at the Bills 45 after a very big dud of a punt from Sam Martin. But Mixon, he's going to check it out wide. Oh, it was nearly intercepted there. You almost got your turnover. Pass was intended for the tight end, Hudson again. But it fell incomplete to bring up 2nd and long. But yeah, the Bills were spreading the ball out, passing things. And now Ken Dorsey's like, yeah, we're going to try to establish the run while trailing here against the Bills. It makes sense. Total sense. Yeah, I haven't talked to... Yeah, you're right. The whole, little finger. Yeah. All right, 2nd and 10 here. Burrow steps back, pressure in his face, throws the ball down the field, and it is nearly intercepted, but it looks like Micah Hyde clattered into by Dane Jackson, and the Bills have yet another injury here. And Micah Hyde, he's in some serious pain at the moment. Can we really afford another injury? When will we get in it? When will we stop getting injured? I mean, we've already lost Terrell Bernard here tonight. Now it's Micah Hyde down. It's just... Donnie makes them target Diggs. So my 5-leg parlay hits. What's the parlay looking so far? How's it looking? Give me some deets. I mean, Diggs, what do you need? Diggs 4 catches or something? Over 4 catches? 5 catches? But it's 3rd and long here for the Bills. Bengals not quite in field goal range. Well, towards the outskirts. Oh, but Micah Hyde is back up, apparently. Twitter is saying he is up and running off the field. He got up out of his own on his own power. But Cam Lewis is now in. Jesus. The Bills almost intercepted that. They should have had the interception if both guys didn't go for it. But neither in the end did, and now leads to 3rd and 10 here. Let's go, Sabres. How about the Mamerks? And how about Yuri Kulik? Kulik. It looks like Kulik could really make a run for the Sabres real soon. But I would expect to see maybe Matt Savoy coming up since I think his conditioning stint with the AHL is over now. It's a concussion. Bills safeties and Bengals offense don't mix. Yeah. Hopefully Cousins gets back soon. It was a day-to-day injury for Cousins. They were just keeping him out as a precaution on Saturday. So I'd be surprised to not see him on Tuesday. Is Douglas in? Yeah, they benched Dane Jackson and they put in Rasul Douglas. They benched Dane and put in Rasul, so. But the Bills now lining up in dime defense. Apparently, that's what Twitter tells me. We have 10 people in the stream right now. Folks, make sure if you are new to hit that like button and subscribe. Oh, Taylor Rapp is in. Okay, all right. Taylor Rapp. Not surprising here. Did I get a haircut? I did, and I really regret it because it's weird and short and not necessarily my style. But yes, I did get a haircut. But Micah Hyde was able to come off the field under his own power. We come now back to play, and we'll see 3rd and 10 here for the Bengals at the Bills 30 or 45-yard line. Excuse me. Is that they're looking for another false start here? Let's see what Burrow can do here on 3rd down. This is a big play for the Bills. Huge play. Burrow takes the snap. He checks it down inside to Tyler Boyd, and he looks to be a yard short. He's a yard short. Tyler Boyd was pointing to the marker, will not get it. It's going to bring a 4th and 1, and do the Bengals go for it now? They didn't go for it last time on 4th down. And they're going to go for it here. 4th and 1 now. More room for the mega forehead? I guess so, yeah. Mega forehead is really back. But this is a huge play. 4th and 1 for the Bengals now. They're going to try to get the Bills to jump, maybe? Be smart. It's 4th and 1. Bengals really don't need to go for this. They're going to actually snap this ball. They do. Burrow checks it down. It's caught inside by Jamar Chase for the first. Damn it. You knew that was coming. Good job, Josh. You suck tonight. But again, working off of Dane Jackson. Dane having just a rough game here for the Bills. They just don't know what their assignments are. Dane leaves Chase for Poyer. Poyer doesn't realize it until he's already caught the ball. It's 1st and 10 now for the Bengals at the Bills' 25-yard line here. Time of possession is just ridiculous. And they're going to take it down to the 2-minute warning. Didn't even realize my clock is way ahead. Oh, boy. The Bills do get the ball first coming out of the second half, but yeah, this is rough. The Bills were not that good. Our defense looks crappy. Offense looks terrible. And, yeah, this is just rough. Why did the Bills make me want to shout? Kick something with my heels up and shout. Bills make you want to kick a child. Yeah. I really want to, I've been sad too many times when streaming, and it's only when I stream the Bills, of course, but the Bills really make me want to, kick myself off the stream, go to Niagara Falls, and leapfrog up and into the falls. I want to leapfrog into Niagara Falls. But we're if only our offense could really do anything. If only the Bills' offense could have done something when they had their opportunities. Go take the camera and kick Nick. I did get that bug. I killed 4 or 5 bugs that night, by the way, truth. If you guys are wondering, I killed 4 or 5 bugs. There are no bugs in here right now, so I'm going to cross my fingers, thank gosh. But I haven't been here for a couple of days, so yeah, it makes sense that nothing is in here. But we're at the 2-minute warning here, folks, at the second. Of course, Cal will be on at halftime to talk a little bit about how the Bills hurt him in 1,000 different ways. I think the Bills really give me pain. They really hurt me. But ever since that first opening touchdown drive, the Bills' offense has gone 18 yards, punt. 0 yards, interception. -1 yards, punt. But, yeah. Oh, apparently we've brought in Nick Scott because of stuff and reasons. our defense is just so banged up, and this is again on the offense. This is on the offense once more for not being able to do anything. And listen to this. Time of possession, Cincinnati, 20 minutes and 43 seconds. Buffalo, 7 minutes and 17 seconds. That's not how you win football games. And on first down, Joe Mixon looked like he could have ran for the first. Didn't. And picks up 4. I believe someone called a timeout. Cal needs to stay away from this game after the loss to Philly. Man's cursed. Yeah. They are using this momentum shift at this point. This segment brought to you by aspirin. No, this segment, folks, here right as we cross past the 2-minute warning, this segment is being brought to you by what's a good poison? Popular poisons. Arsenic. This segment is being brought to you by Arsenic. You want to take yourself out easy and quick while watching a Bills game? Try Arsenic. Just put it in your cereal. Put it in your coffee. You won't taste it. It tastes like almonds. So if you like almonds, good enough for you, huh? And Joe Burrow, that was knocked out right at the end there. Nearly a touchdown there. Dane Jackson, you should not be celebrating, buddy. But hey, if you force him to a field goal here, conceivably, if your offense does anything, they can go and get a field goal, and you're still in this game. But Joe Burrow probably should have been sacked a billion times here. Pocket was crumbling, just threw it down the sidelines to Tyler Boyd, and right at the last second there, Dane Jackson rips the ball out of his arms to bring up 3rd and 7 here for the Bengals, right at the Bills' yard line. I don't feel like trying. Oh, it's at the 22-yard line for the Bills. Sadness and disparity. Yes. Oh, and we got a timeout here. Yeah, sure do. This segment has been brought to you, folks, by Sadness and Disparity. You want more sadness and disparity? Go watch a Buffalo Bills game, or just be a Bills fan, period. Thank you, Buffalo. And thank you, Cincinnati, for ripping my heart out again. Maybe the Bills can show up in the second half, but I doubt it. If there was a touchdown here, though, it's pretty much game over. Kill shot. You learned to leave the thermostat alone at least. I did. Usually I like to cook myself in here. Maybe that's why the bugs come in, because they sense the warmth bubbling in my room. But yeah, Josh Allen, really rough here tonight. 5 for 10, 83 yards, all of that coming on the first drive. 1 interception, 1 sack, 38 rating, 38 QBR. All right, 3rd and 7 here. Burrow steps back. He's got time in the pocket, checks it down to a wide open tight end, and he's rumbling, breaking, touchdown, Bengals, because it makes sense. Yeah, we suck. This team really just sucks. Drew Sample goes in for the 22-yard touchdown run. Catch and run. But the Bills defense, what a putrid play there. And great tackle too by Taylor Rapp. You did good, bud. Real good. But this game looks to be over already. The Bills defense can't help themselves. The Bills offense also just can't do anything here, and it's a 2-touchdown lead now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And Josh Allen, Ken Dorsey, I really do. If they lose this game, I really want to see Sean McDermott be on the hot seat. He should be on the hot seat. This is just, it's just really bad. I really I have no words anymore. Other than that, I'm not exactly surprised by what we've seen so far here tonight. Trey Day he's gone. Yeah, but they're just killing us with tight ends. Absolutely killing us. And I really just I cannot stand this game. Yay. Let's kick this one off. I mean, unless there's a touchdown for the Bills in the final minute, 37, there's really no way I see the Bills coming back here. But the Bills really let Drew Sample score, so we just don't match up well against the Bengals. We're not about to double dip either. Like, if you think the Bills are going to double dip, then you kind of are a little delusional because it's not happening. Not happening until I see it. But it's 1st and 10 for the Bills, and what happened to our 2 timeouts? Would have loved those right now. Jesus. Yeah, maybe this is for the best. Maybe I should just be a full-time Sabres fan and a partial Bills fan. But Allen finds Shakir. He completes the catch to midfield. So that was nice. We finally did crap on offense. We're still on our side of midfield. Minute and 14 to go here. Allen again on 1st and 10 finds Dalton Kincaid. And, I just don't understand. Why are we doing this now when we could have been doing this the entire game? Playing with tempo, hurry up offense. Just doesn't make any sense here for Buffalo that they haven't been playing like this. And we're below a minute to go here on the game. Allen again on 1st down checks it down to Kincaid. He's tackled in bounds. Expect no timeout being called yet as Kincaid gets up from that tackle limping. He really needs to either get off the field or he's gonna have to play. Might as well not. Don't throw it to him. Allen's gonna try. Allen, he does throw it. It's backwards and it's a winding clock. Wow. Remember, no Dawson Knox here in tonight's game as Kincaid looked a little roughed up there. And looks like Cam Taylor-Britt down on the field there. 3rd and 6 eventually. There's 27 seconds to go in this half, but I'm fed up with this team. And Sean McDermott too, and Ken Dorsey. I'm fed up with all of them. All these stupid jerk-offs. They don't know how to game plan. They don't know how to be prepared for a game, and they don't know how to learn from their mistakes. I cannot handle the pain anymore. But the Bills, we had a window, and now it looks like it's quickly fading here. And God. But yeah, I mean, we haven't seen Diggs whatsoever since the first drive. I haven't seen him at all. But I'm so frustrated with this team because they've showed nothing this season to prove that they are legit. And we keep showing the same replay of Cam Taylor-Britt being injured on this tackle where he got Kincaid inbounds. But the Bills at the Bengals, 38-yard line, 3rd and 6 here, 28 seconds to go. Bengals showing all-out pressure. Allen's going to throw it, and no one was there. That's ridiculous. Boo! Are they going to stay out here for 4th down? They sure will. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come talk to you. Oh, we're really going for the field goal here? Really, Sean? Really, Sean? You missed this. I don't understand. We're going for a field goal here, folks. Wow. We have a flag. Intentional grounding? What the hell? What the hell? The refs at the end of this just threw an intentional grounding. Huh? What? The ball was thrown way down the field. What? So that pushes us out of field goal range. I don't even know with this team anymore. But they really just called it intentional grounding. That makes it so that there is no field goal attempt there for the Bills. And the Bills are gonna have to punt this ball away. But what? I mean, that's Ken Dorsey, you need to stop. He needs to resign. And Sean McDermott, you too. You can go as well. We've reached our limit with you. Now it's time to go. Wow. But somehow that was intentional grounding against Buffalo. So I really don't know how. But yeah, folks, a reminder, at halftime, Cal will be with me, and at that point I will make an executive decision if I want to keep watching this, or if I just say, F it, I'm going to turn this off and go cry. And now we have even more waving of the arms after that, and looks like we just got ticked down. Halftime? Is that halftime? Wow. Yep, that's halftime, folks. I don't understand what the Bills' game plan was going into that half. They're gonna have to be a whole lot better. If we're gonna come out of this alive, but that was just. Whew. Yikes. Yeah, I really just. I don't know anymore. We need to go jet skiing. But yeah, folks, I have Cal with me here. Yeah, this has been a game so far. Cal, I mean, I've been bitching and moaning this entire game. Is there any way back for Buffalo here?
Yeah, I mean, again, you're down 14. You get the ball after half. In football terms, yes, there's a clear-cut way back in this game. Go out and score. Still got plenty of time, but again, coaching, just playing ultra conservative, playing literally Sean McDermott style of football, and it's just not going to work against a team like the Cincinnati Bengals. You got Allen telegraphing that interception, not great, and quite frankly, the D line's killing you too because they're not getting through, giving them all day, and then your secondary just playing Sean McDermott, play 30 yards off the guy, and easy first down. So yeah, about as bad as they could have got in that first half, but you're lucky you scored some points early because you're only 14 down. You get the ball after half. Still some hope.
Not much, though. I don't know if you saw right at the end of the half there was an intentional grounding call against Josh Allen. Did they say anything on the broadcast that made that call make any sense?
Yeah, they brought in their rules analyst and they said you're allowed to throw it over his head, but if you throw it deep down the field, it could be intentional grounding. If you're still in the tackle box, you got Chris Collinsworth agreeing with the Bills, which, if that happens, that the Bills are completely in the right because that rarely happens. It's an option play for the receiver, right? It's either a button hook or a streak. Allen thought he was running the streak. It's a miscommunication. The fact that's intentional grounding, horrible. The fact that that was a roughing the passer call on Tim Settle, also horrible.
Yeah.
Just an absolute joke from the NFL tonight so far. But again, there's zero excuses when Sean McDermott is 100% to blame for what's going on here. That first drive, that was perfect. That was the Bills football we all know and love, right? Right down the field, big plays, quick, and all of a sudden you start the second drive, you let them score easy again because that's what we do. 14-7, first play, 12 personnel, right to James Cook for -2 yards. I mean, it doesn't get any worse than that. And that set the tone for the rest of that half. And then you could see on that last drive, too, before we decided to get too cute and started throwing it towards the sideline with a timeout. When the Bills play hurry up, boom, right down the field. You find Shakir for 30 yards up the field, get it up to midfield. the list goes on and on about dumb things. Again, field position, you got Ty Johnson taking the kickoff out to like the 15. What are you doing? Like, when have the Bills taken a kickoff back, for positive yardage? I can't even think of one besides like Nyheim Hines last year against the Patriots. It's just so frustrating when you see that. And I know Ty Johnson's, again, that's a small gripe, but I know he's fighting for a roster spot. That's just dumb. That's killing the team. That's a selfish play there. And there's just so much wrong with this team right now. I think the defense, the players themselves are doing okay. I don't like the play calls at all. I think you're just handing it to them. You're making it so easy. You're getting them to third down, but then once you get to third down, it's the same thing, right? You send an extra guy, nobody gets through as always, and then you give them the line there, and they get a yard or two over the first down, or they get close enough where that 4th and 1 is just so easy to get.
Yeah, all right. My next question for you, and I'm going to say a person's name here, and I want you to tell me what comes first to mind. Ken Mother effing Dorsey.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, it's not even, again, like, if Ken Dorsey is truly running these plays, he is, a word I will not say on stream. But again, I agree. I think we all can agree it is Sean McDermott at this point, with his fingers so far up that offenses, that it's just rooted in Sean McDermott that we have to play ground and pound and let that defense rest on the sidelines. It makes no sense, though, because you can tell every single drive that the Bills have needed points right away. What do? They go down the field and they get the points in like 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Every other drive, or just a standard drive, let Josh Allen get outside the pocket. That first drive, too. Allen, an option play for a touchdown? That works, really. It's almost as if he had about 20 of those in the last 2 seasons combined. It's just so mind-boggling and frustrating to watch. Again, it's just miserable to watch this team every single game. I know Miami lost, so even if we lose, we're still on pace. We still control our own destiny. We just got to beat them again. Which, again, Miami might be frauds, but looking at their schedule, they got a couple of tough games, but they have a bye week next week and all that. And I know the Bills play the Broncos next week, so there's a chance to bounce back quickly on Monday Night Football. Did I expect to win this game? Absolutely not. And it has nothing to do with the players. It's all coaching. I've had it with the coaching on the Bills. I just think it's pathetic. I think they're limiting their players so much. And to have a quarterback like Josh Allen, right, it all starts with the quarterback. If you have a bad quarterback, you can't win games. And you have a guy like Josh Allen, and you're literally giving him a game plan for a quarterback of Daniel Jones caliber.
Yeah.
And it just makes no sense.
They're just trying to limit him and calling it conserving him till he's 35. Yeah, but what happened to the whole goal of winning a Super Bowl now? What happened to the goal of being ambitious and going toe-to-toe with teams like the Bengals? And Truth said in the chat, Sean McDimwit, I agree.
Yeah.
Ken, don't see coverages. I also agree with that one. Hey, maybe we should just stop being Bills fans, Cal. Maybe I should just, turn it off and pretend like I never supported this team, because, at what point are some of these plays, though, like the interception, at what point are these plays more on Josh Allen versus Ken Dorsey versus Dorsey just handicapping Allen?
Yeah, 5 straight games with an interception for Josh Allen. Again, the coaching is very bad, but again, that's something that cannot happen, right? 5 straight games. And I know that's Josh Allen's way of playing. And if you let him play the way he wants to play, those interceptions are not going to nip you, right? He'll get it back for you. But the thing is, the second something like that happens, all of a sudden we're running the ball 3 and out, doing dumb stuff like that. Throw the ball down the field. And again, you look at the receivers on this team, and maybe it is just no one's getting open, right? Because we have guys like Shakir all of a sudden is a big force in our offense. Like, is he really that good? I don't know. You have Gabe Davis, who's still doing nothing today. You have Trent Sherfield, who has been a very limited to zero factor guy on this offense all season long, who you brought in. Maybe you have no receivers, but again, at the deadline, you go out, you make some defensive acquisitions. Rasul Douglas didn't really do too much. Linval Joseph, though, making his presence known, I can't complain about that.
No, he's looked good, and I thought the defense has been holding up admirably, given where they've been having to defend from. I think outside of those first 2 drives, the Bills' defense has been stuck in their own territory, and out of the final 3 possessions, where the Bengals started in the Bills' territory, they've only gotten 1 touchdown. So, I mean, in terms of that, that's okay. But I just, the game plan on offense, was there a plan? Again, we saw it on the first drive, but after that, what happened? What happened to all the crosser routes? What happened to the checkdowns? Joe Burrow, they give him guys that can have speed on the outside where he just checks it down and they do the work for him. Why can't the Bills just do that?
Yeah. The game could be a lot worse, too. I mean, the Bengals punted twice from midfield on 4th and manageables. And you look at that, even that play, that I believe it was a 3rd and 4 in the Bills zone, 14-7. Allen immediately gets rushed. But again, you got Kincaid over the middle, but no one else is open. And Allen still refuses to take those checkdowns. I don't understand it. A guy like Josh Allen should be out of the pocket on 50% of his passes. Get him immediately. I mean, you saw that play to Shakir downfield, right? Good catch, tough throw on the run. But that is Josh Allen. That is where he thrives. Get him out of the pocket, make him make throws on the run, make him run. He's such a weapon outside the pocket. And they're literally giving him a Daniel Jones playbook. Sit in the pocket, take whatever they give you and don't get sacked, don't run. And it just makes no sense. And you got, a couple minor injuries on defense, but no one too bad, it looks like, which is good news. But that was, a good thing about last week, too. You didn't have too many injuries.
But, I agree with you that he should be taking his checkdowns. And, I mean, I don't really expect the Bills to win at this point. So we know they're going to lose, but going into the second half, what are you going to look for the Bills to improve upon, especially on offense?
How about we look at that first drive we had of the game on offense and emulate that every single drive going forward in the season, because that was what you needed to do. Yeah. And I know you had that big Diggs play, but that is what happens when you throw the ball downfield. Give your receivers a chance to operate. Give Stephon Diggs a chance to prove why he's a number 1 receiver. You're not gonna let your top players do anything when you're handing the ball off to James Cook and he's getting immediately flattened in the backfield. Yeah. That is just a waste of a play, especially on 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5. I mean, what are you doing? Running the ball on 2nd and 6. You get -2 yards. Now you got a 3rd and 8, and you're not gonna easy pass opportunity there. The defense knows it. They're gonna cover the line. It's just so infuriating as a fan, because the guys on this team, what they can do. And again, it's like having a top end team and your coaching staff is treating it like a bottom of the barrel team, and you're not getting the best out of your players because of the play calling. So again, I'll never understand why they hired Ken Dorsey, an in-house hire. They didn't get anyone big time there. And it's just looking like a horrible move. And I know, Dable's looking bad with the Giants, but again, his team is horrible over there. And, he wasn't staying anyway, but to hire a guy like Ken Dorsey and then to stick with him this year after, a brutal year last year. I know stats-wise it wasn't too bad, but as a fan that watches every game, it was horrible. I mean,
no creativity. Just zero.
When have we seen a trick play? When have we seen an end around or a flick that you see these top teams do every week? I mean, you watch an Eagles game, they're doing it twice. A Chiefs game, they're doing it at least 10 times out there doing something creative. The Dolphins, I mean, McDaniels is literally, an offensive genius, is doing crazy stuff. And what do we do with the weapons we have? The most standard offense possible. And defenses, just make it look so easy to guard us.
Which is crazy, too. We have one of the most boring offenses in the league, yet one of the most complex, apparently, in the playbook. So I just don't really get it. Right? If the Bills continue to play like this, do you think Sean McDermott's seat should be red hot?
No, it should immediately be red hot, but it's not going to be because, again, you got cheap owners, you got a team. And, again, it's tough, right? Because Sean McDermott, he did end the drought, right? And he's had success. We've made the playoffs the last, 6 out of 7 or something like that. The team's been okay. But you have to put it in perspective, right? We can't say, well, it's better than the drought. No. You have Josh Allen, who is only going to be good for so long. You never know what could happen there. You have a team that is Super Bowl ready. And now, granted, there's some injuries, but you might get some guys back by the end of the year and going into next year. You have the players to do it. And the coaching staff has let you down year after year after year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
When are you going to stop investing in your coaching staff and start investing in your players? It
Absolutely.
makes no sense. But yeah, it looks like the game's coming back on. So it's been
Yep.
a pleasure.
But
I'll hop on for post game if we come back. But yeah,
we probably won't, Cal. But thank you for
have a
joining
good
us
night.
here. See ya,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I don't disagree with anything that Cal just said there. As the Bengals kick it back off to Buffalo. Please don't. No, we're gonna run this out. Okay, Shakir gets a decent run back all the way up to the 27-yard line. Would have gotten there anyways had he just. Oops. I don't know. Let me change the. Where's the period? There we go. Change it to third quarter. But yeah, Sean McDermott, yeah, you need to be better. All right. Yeah, third worst time of possession for Josh Allen. I did see that while Cal was ranting. You just can't win football playing like this, folks. You just can't. It's ridiculous. But the Bills take over at their own 26-yard line. Allen checks it inside for Diggs. He dives down for 5. I mean, that's okay. If they can score a touchdown here and the defense, I just live series by series. Make this look competitive at least. But again, first half points have been hard to come by for Buffalo, and that was the case here again tonight with only the touchdown happening. But Josh Allen option play, Jesus. Is that a flag? Are we gonna get a hold here? Or, I don't know. There's a flag on this play. Allen just kind of threw it out of bounds. It looks like there's an ineligible man downfield, I think, for the Bills. They back up a couple yards. Yeah. An eligible man downfield. Bills we just can't get out of our own way. And I'm really fed up with everything. Yeah, McGovern was upfield. They're going to accept the penalty, take the, 5 yards, and it's going to be second and even longer. 2nd and 10. But McGovern way downfield there. Yeah, you can't be up there, buddy. And that time, Ken Dorsey was like, we're going to use curl routes on a 2nd and 5. No creativity whatsoever. And there we go. Sean McDermott told Ken Dorsey to get the ball in Stephon Diggs' hands. It's going to bring up 3rd and short here for the Bills. I mean, get a first down. Maybe you get a first down here, but realistically, I don't think so. They're just, again, no tempo, no momentum here. They're not playing with any vigor. No, they're just not. They're just not playing with any momentum here. No drive, no motion. Is that a false start? No. Allen scrambling, looking around, still doesn't have anybody. Throws, finally finds Dalton Kincaid, and that's going to be a flag there. Is it against Kincaid? Looks like it's against the Bengals, actually. Bills will decline that one. First down catch for Dalton Kincaid again. Unless it's offensive pass interference. Doesn't look like it is. Looks like it's call was against Cincinnati. But the Bills actually picked up a first down here, and until they get a touchdown, I really don't care. Yeah, Kincaid and Diggs both fell over each other. That's funny. But we keep the drive alive after that 3rd down completion there. And on first down, fake handoff to Cook. Find Kincaid on the outside. He dives for the first down, and he thought he wasn't touched. He was, but he got enough, I believe, for the first down. Pick up 11 there. Acrobatic play from Kincaid. He's been good tonight. One of the only good things about this offense. And now the Bills are showing some up-tempo play here. And that's Kincaid's 7th catch, 52 yards, and fake handoff for Allen. Throws it, caught downfield by Diggs. Another first down here for the Bills, and that's a lot more like it. Throw of 20. Bills move into Bengals territory for only the 2nd time here tonight. It's in pretty catch there by Stephon Diggs, and It's good to see him get involved early and often here on this drive, but still need that touchdown grab. Still need another touchdown if you're Buffalo. First down and 10 again here. Allen scanning the field, checks it down, and this is what I'm talking about. Check it down, let your playmakers work. That time it was James Cook going for 8 or 9 yards, which is good. That's what you want to see. You want to see Allen take those, but time after time, Allen has not, and that's why the Bills currently are in this hole. But yeah, the Bills are moving right now, or at least in field goal range, but that really can't settle for field goals at this point. Need touchdowns, and there's Ken Dorsey. The vile Ken Dorsey here. Allen on this drive, 6 for 6, 54 yards. Would be funny to see an incompletion here on second and short. They're going to do a halfback draw. Cook bounces to the outside, and he's going to, again, move the chains. Run of 5 or 6 or so. That's a first down, though, for Buffalo. Touchdown or buddy? Huh? What does that mean? First and 10, though, for the Bills. Clock continues to tick. Tick, 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 tick. Don't know why mine stopped. But touchdown or bust. Yeah, absolutely. Truth. Once again, spitting some truth. The Bills at the 18-yard line for the Bengals. They've been moving on this drive. That looked like a false start again. But Allen looks around, throws it. Ooh, that just made it to the line of scrimmage. Allen threw out of the sack there. Nearly ended in catastrophe, but we live to see another down. And Zach Taylor, he thought it should have been another intentional grounding. But again, it was B.J. Hill on the interior getting some good pressure. And Trey Hendrickson, he constantly does stuff like that. Working off the outside, but on second and down, Bills, what the hell? Checks it down to James Cook for what? A yard of gain? We're doing a screen pass? Terrible. Third and long now for the Bills. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. 3rd and 9 for the Bills in the Bengals territory. We just can't. Can we get something here? I really want a touchdown. Please get a touchdown. I won't care until we do. 3rd down. Allen looks to the end zone. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Gabe Davis. We're going to have to settle for a field goal. And Sean McDermott wanted a face mask call, but nothing there. Bills are going to have to go for the field goal. I mean, really? Does that help us? Not really. No, that's actually a face mask. That was a face mask. Missed call. Missed face mask there from the referees. Tyler Bass out here, and he kicks through a 34-yard field goal to cut the lead down to 11. Yeah, it was a face mask. Missed call there by the referees, and don't you start clapping, McDermott. That's not what we needed. We trail by 11. Defense needs to get another stop here to keep this game within reach. But why are we just why are we handcuffing Josh Allen? God. It's just totally ridiculous, and at this point I really have no more answers. Bills, we need a turnover. Can't say it enough. We need a turnover or a punt. Cannot give up points in this drive, and maybe you get another field goal to make it a one-possession game and just claw your way back the good old-fashioned way, but I just don't trust that the defense will play up to what how we should be, because it's just not been good enough. I mean, yeah, the Bills look broken. But that field goal was that just hurts. But we extended. Ay. I'm just... Why are we throwing a low percentage play to Gabe Davis of all receivers? It's not Diggs, no. It's not anybody. It's Gabe freaking Davis. But, I mean, the offense on this next drive, if the Bills can get a stop on defense, needs to go back to no huddle. No huddle offense. I'm really frustrated. Ken Dorsey and Sean McDermott, you had 10 days to prepare for this game. You have a whole game's worth of tape from that divisional round, and you just can't make this stuff up. The Bills, again, are getting outcoached by Zach freaking Taylor. Zach Taylor is utilizing his tight ends. Maybe the Bills make some halftime adjustments, but knowing McDermott, nah, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. But yeah. Patrick Hay maybe still come to the Sabres. Maybe. But, yep. Buffalo kicks his one back to Travion Williams. Gets to the 16-yard line. Gets stopped there by the Bills. But, yeah, truth, you're right. We do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what the call will be. Wonder if it's going to be against refs huddling up. Looks like it's going to be against Cincinnati. Maybe. Yeah, it's going to be against Cincy. We got a hold. Illegal block in the back. Nice. Illegal block in the back against the Bengals. Backs him up a bunch of more yardage. Penalty was on number 17 there. Because I don't know. I don't have him down on my sheet either. But 11-point game. The Bills really do need to get a stop here. But, I mean, if anything. And they got DeMar Hamlin picking his teeth on national TV at the moment. Rough. But the Bills, if there's a time for a takeaway, now is that time. With the Bengals back at their own 8-yard line here. Send Chase out into motion. Mixon takes the ball, takes the handoff, goes up the middle for 3 yards. You hate the Bengals? Yeah, I do too, just because of how bad of a matchup they are against us. We just don't match up well. We play zone defense. They like zone offense. They like picking apart zone defenses. Instead of learning and adapting, the Bills are like, yeah, no, we're going to keep trying what we think has worked, when in reality, it never did. And right now it's leading to an 11-point hole here at the beginning of the second half. 2nd and 7 now for the Bengals. Burrow checks it down. Please get a tackle in. Mixon. Yes, you do. Tackle made there by Dorian Williams to set up 3rd down here for the Bills. Defense. And this is a big play, isn't it? Bills' last gasp, maybe. Don't want to give up another long touchdown drive to Joe Burrow. It's 3rd and 4 here for the Bengals, so an offsides. Usually the Bills like to commit offsides on crucial 3rd downs. I wonder if this will be the same here. 3rd and 4, play clock winding down. Why is Terrell Dotson out in coverage? Giving a lot of... that looked like another... and Joe Burrow scrambles for the first. Had multiple opportunities to bring him down, including an opportunity for Von Miller, but no. Nope. At Oliver there too, just again, defensive line not there. Injured to hell, and just it's not happening for the Bills. Burrow moves the chains with his legs there on 3rd down and 4. Bengals sure do look like they're back. And on 1st down, they pitch it out wide to T. Higgins, dodges a tackle, and Oh my God. I don't know what else to say. Other than that, the Bills are just a pathetic team. Tyrell Dodson, you need to go get out. You need to get out. And this is just it's pathetic. It really is pathetic. They just on both sides of the ball look extremely unprepared for this game. You had 10 days, you had basically a mini bye coming into this one. Now Burrow's going to launch one downfield. He's got a man open. It's broken up right at the end there by Dane Jackson. And Jamar Chase looks a little shaken up getting up. But a nice break up there by Dane Jackson. Chase had him beat. He had him beat for sure. It was just a simple go route up the field, and Dane Jackson, that was a good breakup. It was a little early, but it was at the end, actually, it was a bang-bang play. And Chase came down hard on his rear end. It's 2nd and 10 now. Burrow just trying to stretch that defense out, but if you still think that the Bills' defense will do something, you are foolish. You are mistaken. And Burrow again checks it down. Nice tackle in the backfield made there by Teron Johnson on Joe Mixon. It's going to bring up 3rd and long here, but what mix is better than 3rd down conversions in the Bills' defense? Only, I don't know, tequila and lime. I hate being so negative. And I promise on Tuesday I won't be as negative, but it's just, I'm frustrated because this team has so much potential. They have so much potential. They have a Super Bowl level roster, and they're playing down to such a horrendous level here. It'll be a miracle if they win this game. A miracle at this point. And oh, that's a good play. The Bills bat that pass down at the line of scrimmage, and that will be that means that the Bills actually get a stop. Micah Hyde with the bat down at the line of scrimmage. What a good play there by him. So now it's up to the offense to do something here. They get the ball back, get some points here in this drive, and suddenly it's a one-possession game. A lot of finger pointing. Jeez, guys, try not to get a flag. It's punted back to the Bills. Ball bounces right inside the 10. Great punt there. And the Bills will take over from their own 6-yard line. So once again, it's going to be very difficult for the offense to get any points here. But if the Bills lose this game, chances of making the playoffs drastically dwindle. Because, I mean, you look at the schedule coming up. It's rough. It is really, really rough. But Dane Jackson, after an early game benching, has made a couple of huge pass breakups, including the one on the last drive there. So the Bills offense, the Bills forced the Bengals to stall and punt. But I just don't understand how Ken Dorsey has managed to ruin Josh Allen. He's trying to really handicap this guy. I don't want to see Ken Dorsey again next season. I really do. It doesn't matter if the Bills make it to the playoffs. I don't want to see Ken Dorsey again as the Bills OC. He just doesn't cut it. He doesn't cut it. I mean, if we could do something cool on offense and maybe win this game or do anything else, but I mean, the Bills still barely clinging on to dear life here in this game. They shouldn't be in this game. Bengals have been giving the Bills every single opportunity to stay alive, and the Bills have taken them. It's time to score again if you're Buffalo. Remember that intentional grounding? The Bills could be down by 8 at the moment. Nope, not in the ref's eyes. But, yeah, it's just Bills really need to get it going here because I am so frustrated. Yeah, yeah, this is ridiculous. What a silly game so far. There is no rivalry. The Bengals just feel so much better than the Bills right now. It's not a rivalry. I mean, Jamar Chase said before the game that they don't even think about the Bills, and I don't blame him because what is there to think about? The Bills aren't really much of competition for them. It's definitely more so the Dolphins and the Chiefs. But the Bills have another opportunity, starting this drive at their own 9-yard line here. Allen needs a big boy drive, and he kicks it off with a check down inside to James Cook. He makes a man miss, picks up 4 on the play. Wow. I wish the Bills could just do stuff. And I wish Ken Dorsey back when he had the chance. Oh my God, that should have been a hold. I guess not. Stephon Diggs held. Allen looking around for a call. Diggs as well, but they won't get it. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Is this another lost opportunity here? I wouldn't be surprised. I just really don't get it with this offense. It's 3rd and 6 now. The Bills can't afford to go 3 and out here, but they probably will. And they're going to call a timeout. What happens if you need that? What happens if you need that? You better draw something damn good up if you're going to call a timeout here. Ay. I'm just so frustrated because why can't we be like the Bengals? Why can't we be sound with the football, play complementary football, let Burrow use his legs? It doesn't make any sense, folks. It's 3rd and 6 still after the timeout called there by Josh Allen. The play clock was winding down, and I swear to God, if they're going to call some bull crap here. Allen takes the snap, looks around the field. He's going to scramble, and he will be sacked. Just pathetic. Sean McDermott, I have nothing else to say. There's no one in the middle of the field, by the way. I mean, there's one guy, Diggs. One guy. And Allen's running out to a side where there's no one. And now the Bills are punting it right back. And it's another dud from Sam Martin. Ridiculous. Wow. I mean, we just don't. The Bills are just so mid, and we're not fun anymore. It's asinine. And reminder that we blew a timeout just for that play, just to draw up that freaking play. And again, this is another game where the offense is seriously letting us down. I want to kick and scream, but I just don't have the energy or the reason to do that anymore. Like, I don't, I really just don't care. If the Bills want to make this a game, sure, they have enough talent to do so, but every time they're given an opportunity, they seriously let us down. But the Bills' offense, again, looking inconsistent. And I mean, I will make a video tomorrow about how the Bills just are god-awful. And, I mean, the linebacker, yeah, I'm just reading a tweet right now. And apparently the Bengals are deploying 2 linebackers to spy on Josh Allen, and still no one can get open. What are the concepts? What are the routes that we're running here where this Bengals defense, which has been pretty mid this season, looks so good? The Bills are going to fall to 5-4. He's just... Josh. I'm tired of... Yeah, I know. I'm tired of making excuses for a mid team. There's no way around it. They're just mid. You're right, Kevy. Ken Dorsey needs to be gone. He really does need to be gone. And it's first down. Bengals again, favorable field position. You've asked everything from your defense. They've kept you in the game. And the offense, again, continues to let the Bills down. Just a very mid team. It's sad because, I don't know, it's just, the Bills really could be so much better. And it's been really not fun watching this team now for a year and a half. I have to go back early last year to the last time the Bills were fun to watch. It's just not happening. And there's another first down grab there. Dane Jackson couldn't get there that time. T. Higgins and 10 yards. But this team's just, it's not fun. It's asinine. It's stupid. It actually was working on Rasul Douglas that time. I don't know. Bengals are already into Bills territory. It's just an absolute demolition. And look at that. They pitched it back, although it's not. Maybe that's why we don't do it, because that didn't work all that well. The Jordan Poyer gets a huge stop there. It's a loss of 4. But when you're this Bills offense and you have as much talent as they do, and you play as mid as this, then it's pretty unsurprising that these are the results that happen against the good teams. And the Bills have yet to face the Jets again. They were looking good despite having Zach Wilson. They actually beat us with Zach Wilson. You look at the Eagles game, the Chiefs game, the Cowboys game. I don't know how the Bills are going to win any of those games now. This team just inspires no confidence. And there's a near first down grab. Jordan Poyer giving way too much cushion there to T. Higgins. It's going to bring up 3rd and short, but it was a 2nd and 14 and really shouldn't have been. Charlie, you're absolutely... I mean, I wouldn't go as far to say 0 wins, but this team would not be 5-3 without Josh Allen. They wouldn't be 5-3. Without Allen, this is a 3-win team. This is maybe a 2-3 win team because they are just extremely, extremely mid. It's a 3rd and 5 for Joe Burrow. Play clock winding down. I mean, who gives a crap? They're going to pick it up anyways. And they do not. Wow. Bill's going to stop. And are the Bengals going back out there? Are they going to go for 4th down here and try to kill the game? I think they will. Yeah, it looks like they do. They are going to go for it on 4th down here. So this is actually a huge play in the game. Bengals going for it on 4th and 5. With 2:21 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 4th and 5 for the Bengals in Bills territory. This is pretty much the game. Bills don't want to jump off sides here. Do not call timeout. Okay. It's against Bengals. Decide to call timeout. That's their the first of the half. So the Bengals call a timeout here, up by 11 in Bills territory, right on the outskirts of field goal range. 4th and 5. If you guys want, if there's enough interest, yeah, sure. I could do a weekly Sabres report, talking about what's happened over the last week's worth of games. I could do something like that, and I could rate some players if that's what would be cool for you guys. Yeah, I could do that. I'm not gonna make excuses. I haven't made as many videos as I'd like, but I'm definitely, I'll write that down. I'm open to suggestions here. All right, they're going to continue with 4th down. They're actually going to snap it here. Burrow under pressure, checks it down, but it's going to be short. So the Bills defense, what a huge stop there. Bills going to get a stop on 4th down and keep this game alive. Favorable field position as well. So defense with a huge stop there. The Bills still alive here on Sunday night. And it's up to the offense now. But we need to stop sputtering on offense here. Josh Allen really needs to do this team a favor and get some points on this next drive, because the defense, ever since those first 2 drives, really good. But that with this large time of possession that really, because this defense is going to get tired. That's what I was looking for. They're going to get tired at some point, so you need a touchdown here. And folks, some breaking news: the Anaheim Ducks continue their strong start to the season. They are now 7-4 after beating the Vegas Golden Knights. Wow. I didn't see that one coming. Okay, then. But that is the first loss of the season for the Golden Knights. The Ducks, wow. There are no more unbeaten teams in the NHL. But that is shocking. The Ducks have just beaten the Golden Knights. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk? Now we need the Bills to pull off an upset and rally back into this one. Really turn this game into something worth watching. But ever since Allen has 10 passing attempts, wow. Ken Dorsey. Again, drawing. He's the scapegoat here today. I really need the Bills to do something here on defense. I don't know what Lou Anarumo, the defensive coordinator, is doing for Cincinnati, but he's doing good stuff. But the Bills, if they get a touchdown here, right back into this game. But Josh Allen needs to really figure his crap out. Would be a lovely idea for the Bills offense to do anything at all. And on 1st down, they get Josh Allen out into space, use his legs, and do you know what that turns into? A 1st down. The Bills actually use Josh Allen's legs, and he runs for 10 yards. What a novel concept, using Allen's legs. Oh, Ken Dorsey. I mean, I guess better late than never, right? But it's at 1st down, and now the Bills offense going into up tempo here. Allen on 1st down, checks it inside to Kincaid. He makes a nice move, and he's going to pick up 11 more yards for another 1st down. So 2 plays, 2 1st downs here for the Bills. And they are moving here. Okay. All right, guys. But score a touchdown, please. That would be nice. Bills already into Bengals territory at the 44-yard line of Cincinnati here. And on first down, they're going to hand it off to James Cook, who gets, 2 yards? Jesus. And there goes the momentum there. Bills again rushing to the line of scrimmage here. They are going quick here. 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard run from James Cook. Bills trying to go fast. Allen making a couple changes to the play at the line of scrimmage here. 50 seconds. We got less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Allen checks it down. Space for James Cook. Makes a move, and he should have just gone straight up. He could have, but he didn't, and now it's going to result in a third down. He had wide open space in front of him. I don't know what he was looking at. Try to be fancy, make a move, but it's going to lead to 3rd and short, and this is 4-down territory here of your Buffalo. 3rd and short. I don't know if they're just going to let this play clock go. Oh my God, my clock wasn't even running. I don't know if they're just going to let it wind down to the end of the quarter here, but I mean, I'd like to see a play. They will. Allen, QB sneaks it, and he actually picks up 4 there. So the Bills get a first down. Won't you look at that? Bills being efficient on offense. So they move into Bengals territory. Beginning of this fourth quarter will be shortly, folks. Bills moving right now. They are in field goal range now. But yeah. They're down to this Bengals 32-yard line. So, I mean, score here, get one more stop from your defense, and then you're right back into it. But yeah, I was shocked, as many of you are, to see a design quarterback run from Josh Allen. That does not happen, folks. It just doesn't. But Dalton Kincaid having a big night here. I'll see how he's doing on my fantasy. Oops. Because I just started Kincaid tonight. Because I figured he'd get a lot of catches. It's not going to help me. I'm already down by a lot. Kincaid, he's got 14 points. Yay. James Cook, if he could only score a rushing touchdown, it would really be lovely here for me. Because he's only got 20 yards rushing tonight. Jesus. And the fact that the Bills can still win this game, we can still win this game despite everything that's happened. It's an 11-point game here. You're right, Rocky. We support these players. Rocky, you know what? You're right. We should be. You got a point there, and you know what? They're moving. This is a good drive. It's much better than what we've seen for most of this game here, and if they score, it's a one-possession game. If they score any sort of points, a field goal, touchdown, it's a one-possession game. So, yeah, maybe we should be happy. I know. I'm just looking on Twitter right now, or X, whatever you want to call it. The timeline is not looking very happy if you're a Bills fan. A lot of people are just mad, angry, just nasty, but this has been a good drive. We haven't seen this sort of up-tempo, check-down, complimentary football playing since the first drive of the game. It's been a long time since then, and isn't it a novel idea that once the Bills actually get back to it, they move down the field? It's a good thought, and especially with the defense playing really decent ever since the first 2 drives of the game. The Bills, it's not totally over here. And, the Bills trying a flea flicker. Allen looking downfield. Please tell me it's caught. Not even close. He threw it way out of bounds. Nope. I thought for a second it was going to be an end around, but Ken Dorsey opted for the flea flicker. And did you hear the excitement in my voice quickly dissipate? Yeah. I really don't want to see, though, I was kind of hoping for maybe a end around there, but Shakir, he tossed it back to Allen. He was looking for Kincaid downfield, didn't see any options, and just threw it away at the end. 2nd and 10 now. Allen again going to throw it here. Sack. No. He actually scrambles out of the pocket. Allen, he gets about a half a yard short there before being tackled by a couple of Bengals players. It looks like he was a half a yard short. Would love to see another QB sneak here for Buffalo. But that was a nice seeing Allen scramble, running for yardage instead of just being sacked. That's good to see. But I need Allen to play more like this. Play like he's him. And was that a first? That's very close. And they're going to call it a 3rd and 1 here. And Allen, he's going to go for the QB sneak. Did he get there? Looks like he did. They're running right to the line of scrimmage here. It looks like, are they going to give it to him? Haven't gotten a... Yeah, looks like it's a first down for Buffalo. Ooh, QB sneak there on 3rd and 1. Allen goes forward for a yard. New set of downs here for the Bills right at the beginning of this 4th quarter. This is a huge drive. The Bills absolutely need points here. Touchdown would be wonderful. Bills down deep into the Bengals territory now, lining up in shotgun formation on 1st down. The turnover here by Allen is just killer. But here we go. Allen takes a snap, checks it inside again. Kincaid, he just fumbled the ball there, and it's a fumble. It's a recovery by Cincinnati, and, well, there goes my happiness. Again, I told you, turnover. It's just, jeez. Was he down? Please tell me. He was down. He absolutely was not. This Bills team, God damn it. Even Kincaid, he just fumbled the ball deep in Bengals territory. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the game. That is the game. I need to mute this for a second so I can start. I'm sorry, folks. I needed to scream some F-bombs because didn't get a touchdown, didn't even get 3 points. Dalton Kincaid just turned the ball over, and, well, that turned a promising drive into 0 points, down by 11. I mean, you're going to have to ask for a turnover here. You don't need the extra yardage if you're Kincaid. He fumbles, Jesus. Just self-inflicted wounds. I mean, the only thing you can ask for now is a interception, but I mean, I'm so done with this team. They're putrid, they're awful, they disgust me. Just when you thought they were gaining some momentum. And I really do want to go to bed now. Yeah. Game over with 13 minutes left. I mean, maybe if there's a pick 6 here, but I doubt that's happening. I'm trying not to bitch and complain, but I just can't. And even if you got the field goal, it's an 8-point game. But, no, self-inflicted wounds. And that time it wasn't a coaching issue. It was Bills are just now ruining this. That's the second turnover of the game. And Jermaine Pratt got the fumble recovery there. It's just... I'm just done. I really am done. There's another easy pass for, Kincaid, just go to the ground. Just go to the ground. You go airborne for what? for 2 more yards. I mean, we're not here to live and learn anymore. The Bills have to win this game, and our playoff hopes seriously hurt now. Just letting each other down. Just looking back, and that Irv Smith, that ball came out. After he made the catch, it came out. It's going to be incomplete. And that's delay. What's going on with the play clock? I'm just, why? Why, Buffalo? Why? At least we have the Sabres, right? 6-6 Sabres, who also are madly inconsistent. And how does the ball just sticks to him? It's going to bring up 3rd and short. T. Higgins, this guy is so good at catching the football. Working off of Rasul Douglas. I mean, Douglas is all over him. Still comes up with that grab. That's crazy. Just crazy. Oh, that ball came out at the end. They're not going to look at it. Okay, then. Alrighty. 3rd and 1 here. Bills defense can get a quick stop, or Bengals make up. They're going to call a timeout here. Another very silly timeout taken there by Cincinnati. I mean, they're really not doing themselves any favors here. That's Cincinnati's 2nd of the half. They have 1 timeout remaining, so they better not hope that this game gets close. It probably won't, so they won't have to worry about it. They're firmly in control of this game. Yeah, so still 3rd and 1. I would be surprised not to see a run play here, but death by 1,000 cuts, am I right? Bills defense has been as good as you can ask them to after a rough start. They made adjustments, they've looked better, and they're going to be losing as they pick up another 1st down. They're losing because the offense just sucks. This feels so much like that divisional game. Bills had opportunities to win that day, and couldn't. Self-inflicted wounds then. And the same case is happening here tonight. I mean, I'm going to keep riding with this stream, but don't expect me to get very emotional anymore, because we're just clowns. Can we trade coaches? I would love to trade Dorsey. Can we trade Ken Dorsey after tonight's game? That would be cool. Jesus Christ! Dane Jackson, you've been good all night. That's going to be it. I'm not even having fun watching this. I'm not having fun at all. I remember when Bills games used to be fun. And Dane Jackson, what the hell are you doing there? All of that good play, but when the margins are this thin, it doesn't really matter in the end, does it? The Bengals are the better team here. Already at the Bills' 29-yard line. Yeah. Good Lord. Sean McDermott, you should be embarrassed. I don't understand why I support this team. Looks like Micah Hyde again is... I really just can't. Folks, help me find something. Do I turn this game off? Do I? We need to retool this roster so badly. Looks like Micah Hyde was injured on a dirty play there. Late hit. Come on. If that's not 15 yards, I don't know what is. I mean, 10 minutes left in this horror show of a game. That's an incompletion. Oops. Joe Burrow nearly got sacked there. It feels like the window is closed. Mahomes ended in 13 seconds. So I'm seeing. I don't know if this Bills team makes the playoffs, to be honest. I really don't. I mean, do they look like a playoff team? Just doesn't seem like it. Seems like this team is just broken. Oh my God, the Bengals are going to have to call another timeout. That's their final one. They better hope the Bills don't come back in this game. It's 3 timeouts now, and the Bengals also lose their challenge until the 2-minute warning. Of course, everything under 2 minutes gets reviewed, but I mean, this just doesn't look like the Bills that I know and love. Hold them to a field goal and you still have a faint prayer, but Josh Allen this offense just can't do it. And that's if you stop them here. 10 minutes to go, but I doubt that they can. They don't. Nearly a touchdown. Yeah, y'all should look so friggin' disappointed. This is embarrassing. This is just, it's miserable to watch. It's so miserable. When you needed your offense to step up and carry the load this year, you know what they've done? Anything but that. It looks like they're going to hand it off to Joe Mixon here on 1st and goal. They're going to pitch it. Mixon gets stuffed at the 11-yard line, so he loses a bunch. I mean, 3 points here ain't terrible, but you really have faith that this offense, this Bills offense, can score any points? I don't. But this is just an ass whooping. Happened in the divisional round. Almost the same thing is happening here tonight. It's just an ass whooping. A thorough ass whooping. I don't expect how this team can beat any of the big contenders that they have to face. Irv Smith dances his way in close to a touchdown. He's at the 2-yard line. 8 minutes to go. Please just let this miserable game end. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to stream a couple of Bills games coming up. I don't know when the next time. Maybe the Chiefs game. Joe Biden, thank you for subscribing. Guys, President Biden has just subscribed. Joe freaking Byron has subscribed. Guys, can I get some Byron hype in the chat? Joe Byron. Who's the president? Byron. Third and goal here for the Bengals. Checks it down. Oh, it's behind the receiver, and it's going to be incomplete. So the Bills defense gets a stop in the red zone. Bengals coming out for a field goal attempt here. That ball was tipped to the line of scrimmage by Greg Rousseau, so it's only going to remain a 2-possession game. Not going to be 3. If it was 3, it'd be dead. Be done. Dunzo. And McPherson kicks the chip shot. It's good. I can't wait for Josh Allen to throw another heartbreaking INT. It's 24-10. This is tonight again, another example of the Bills beating the Bills. If only we could have had an offensive coordinator. Yeah. This game gives me pain because there's just so many opportunities where the Bills could have gotten themselves back into it, but nah. Nope. I guess not. Just painful. I'm just really frustrated. Because, like I keep saying, Bills absolutely could have won this game. Just could have. The Bills really need to score in a hurry on this drive, but folks, I got a question for you. When was the last time the Bills had an explosive play on offense? This offense is just so boring. They're not explosive. They don't really do too much. They are very conservative. If the Bills somehow come back, I really just don't see much. I don't know how this is a 2-score game, by the way. But folks, if you have anything for me, I don't really know what else to say. It's just not. I hope we never see the Bengals again. Until we get a sensible offense, I really just don't want to see these guys again. All right, a little over 8 minutes to go. The Bills need to get something going here on offense. Josh Allen's been putrid here tonight. Just been lots of miscues, hurting themselves on offense, really shooting themselves in the foot here. It's been miserable watching this game, but maybe they can pull out a miracle run here in the final 8 minutes of this one. Allen takes the snap on first down. He's going to check it down at Kincaid and plows his way forward for 9 yards. Doesn't stop the clock, though. If you're a Bengals fan, you should be feeling pretty comfortable about the prospects of your team winning this game. It doesn't really seem... I mean, the Bills have 2 timeouts, but it doesn't seem very likely that stuff's going to happen here. Oh, what a move by Allen. How did he pick up that first? Insane play by Josh Allen to dupe out the defensive end, Sam Hubbard, who's coming in for the tackle. Allen just slips underneath him and runs forward, and that's Josh Allen. Where has he been? Why do we try to restrict him? It's even worse because I had faith in the Bills coming into the season, and now I just look like a total doofus. It's disappointing. All out pressure by Cincinnati. Dumps it off to Shakir, and he rumbles forward for 9 yards to get to midfield. 7 minutes to go now. Clock is ticking on this game. I just don't have any faith. If you needed to score on that one possession, but Kincaid freaking fumbled it. 2nd and 1. Allen scrambles, chucks it out of bounds. 3rd and 1. 6:39 to go here in this fourth quarter. Doubters being proven right again. If you're the Bills, I was excited too coming into this game. Handoff. Latavius Murray picks up the first. Need to hurry up. Clock is ticking. 6.5 minutes to go now. In this fourth quarter, Bills down by a couple touchdowns here. This is not what we talked about hurrying it up. And there's Leonard Fournette. Just signed with the Bills this past week. Didn't suit up here tonight. Not enough time. Allen steps through the pressure. He's going to look to run. Makes a move. Oh, Josh Allen picking up the first down. And he's just running for his dear life. Now, less than 6 minutes to go here. Clock continues to tick. Tick, 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 tick. My chat was disconnected for a moment. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Allen, look downfield. Doesn't. That's incomplete. Does that stop the clock? Yeah. It's an incomplete pass intended for Trent Sherfield. It was a low throw. Bounced. Ugh. I mean, was it? Looks like it was. Bounced right off the turf. 2nd and 10 here. For the Bills, 5:33 to go here in this fourth quarter. Bengals up by 2 scores. What are we doing? Why are we burning a timeout? You need those timeouts. Oh, they're going to challenge, actually. They're challenging that. I mean, really? Is that worth? Well, actually, that was a catch. That appears to be a catch. NBC it. That appears to be a catch for Trent Sherfield, actually. The challenge was thrown. I mean, it's going to be coming down here, but this is a big challenge. But we're wasting a timeout. If this challenge ain't good, then we're wasting a timeout. I'm not sure why we're wasting this challenge. Not sure why McDermott's wanting that one. We're going to lose that timeout. And that was a desperate challenge. This is going to be a wasted challenge. Lost timeout, probably. Let's see from this angle if it was a catch or not. That is so close. But it looks to be not a catch. The call stands. Bills lose a timeout. What a silly call there. And I mean, you get it back anyways. It's no 3rd and 1. You hit Trent Sherfield for 9 yards. I just don't understand. You lose what could be a precious timeout as the Bills take their sweet old time. 5 minutes ticking away. Why are we taking our sweet old time here? Why are we taking our sweet old time? I mean, we picked up the first down, but like... I mean, nearly only 4.5 minutes. They're just taking a long, slow, painful drive. And now they're getting tackled in bounds for 3-yard gains. Putrid. Putrid. Woo! Ha ha! Putrid. Just do something here. 10 plays, 52 yards. Another check down. Get out of bounds, Latavius Murray. You mother. 4 minutes. Ridiculous. You need to get out of bounds and stop the clock. Less than 4 to go. And, I mean, the Bills are just doing this to themselves all the time. They're playing like they're down 1 possession here. And they're not. They're just not. Good Lord. Save us all from this bull crap. Allen takes a shot to the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. So once you have it, the Bills are going to go for 2. Nice. We go out with a touchdown. Down by 8 now. And the Bills are going to go for the 2-point conversion, folks. I don't know if you're going to really get this. It's going to be an 8-point game. Two-point conversion. Good. Okay. All right. It's a 6-point game now. Stephon Diggs a little shaken up after scoring that touchdown catch. It's a 1-possession game now. So, I don't know. Can we get an immediate stop on defense? And Stephon Diggs, touchdown catch, and the 2-point conversion makes it a 6-point game here for the Buffalo Bills. So that is big for this team. But you need to stop on defense now, and I'm not sure you're going to get it. They're going to try to run this ball to the 2-minute warning probably. And Bills really, and they had that one timeout because they burned one on the stupid challenge. So I'm not really all that sure why. You see a couple replays of the 2-point conversion. But we need one more stop. If the Bills get one more stop, then the game suddenly gets interesting. But I doubt that's going to happen. We saw this story play out against the Jaguars in Week 5. It's going to be a little too late. As kickoff sent in and out of the end zone. So Burrow and the offense. Burrow and the Bengals, they need one more drive here. One more drive here. The fact that this game is still a thing is ridiculous. If you're Cincinnati, you should be pissed off that you let the Bills back into this game. It feels oddly similar to that Bills-Bucks game where the Bills let the Bucks into the game. But on first down, Burrow lining one up. He needed a stop, and wow. You really didn't get that. Taron Johnson, blown coverage. Tyler Boyd down the field, and you needed a stop. You needed an immediate stop. And Joe Burrow just threw the dagger. Oh, baby. Yeah. You needed a stop, and now they're going to run this clock out to the 2-minute warning. But McDermott, you need to call your timeout. Your final one. You should have two, but you blew it on a challenge, a stupid challenge. Oh, you guys. Oh, this is funny. Funny. Oh, it's picture perfect. I remember when, if only the Bills had 2 timeouts right now. They still have one more. But no. Cincinnati, barring something crazy, will be able to run this clock down to the 2-minute warning on this next play. And then the dagger will be on third down to seal it. If the Bills somehow miraculously stop them, then yay, but probably not. But yeah. Woo! Hey, Bills! Once your offense scores a touchdown, right? You know what your job is to do? Instead of getting an immediate stop, no, you got to let Tyler Boyd be wide open 30 yards down the field. That's nothing. And Dane Jackson is injured again on this play, so Chris, thank you. My laugh is very cute. I know. I have a very cute laugh. It's not cute watching the Bills play. If you're a Miami fan, then you should be disgusted because you let this Bills team beat you by 28 points. This Bills team. And it's now 2nd and 8 here for the Bengals. They're going to run it again to Joe Mixon, and he stumbles forward, gets closer to that first down marker. Will not. He is pissed because he could have and should have gotten the first down. But, it's not looking good here for the Bills. Cincinnati's going to run this to the 2-minute warning, and then one more first down, and that's it. And then it's it. One first down here, and it's over. And the schedule for the Bills just is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Brutal. But, yeah. I wasn't feeling great before, but now I'm just feeling downright shit after watching this game. And next week, the Sunday night game is the Raiders versus the Jets. Lord help us all. Lord help us all. We are not making the playoffs. And Gabe Davis, guys, you want me to tell you how Gabe Davis did tonight? I'll tell you real good. 0 catches for 0 yards. That is what you want from a guy in a contract year. It's 3rd and 3 now for the Bengals. This is the game. This is the game. 3rd and 3, and the Bengals win. They fail to convert. Then the Bills win. Now, they could always go for the 4th down attempt here if they run for 2. But it looks like they are going to throw this ball here. Bills showing all-out pressure. But I really don't expect to stop. They're going to hand it off to Joe Mixon, makes a move, and he's going to get the 1st down. Von Miller missed the tackle. I'm not going to stream again until the Bills show me that they can win a game. But wow. Pathetic. Just when you needed your team and it's in victory formation. Yeah, it would have been nice to have that second timeout, guys, wouldn't it? Yep. Yeah, you guys proud of yourselves? Bills, Ken Dorsey, you proud? You proud about this? I mean, there's a lot of things that I could say about this Bills team. The one thing I will say is that Sean McDermott is a clown. Asshat. Ken Dorsey, asshat. Get the hell out of this organization. It looks like when they fully kneel this down, it's not... Yeah, it's going to tick it all the way. But, what a clown show this team is. I mean, I put up the final. It's not over yet, but it is pretty much over. One more kneel down in it, that's a wrap. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Game plan. You had 10 days. 10 days to game plan for this game. And you know how the Bills did? They looked just as unprepared. It's as if they just played on Sunday and this is a Thursday night game. It looked like they had 4 days of preparation, not 10. And in the end, self-inflicted wounds cost this team. They are a pathetic group of losers. And the schedule doesn't get any more forgiving. I would be hard-pressed to find anybody that feels good about this team. Anybody. Do you even think this team is making the playoffs? Playoffs? No. How no? How no? What a pathetic excuse for a game. A pathetic, mind-bogglingly dumb game. And if the Jets win tomorrow, the Bills are suddenly 3rd in the division. I mean, it's a sad, sad game because the Bills self-inflicted wounds. Ken Dorsey, I want to see that mother... Oh, I want to swear, but I'm not. That mother flipper. I want to see Ken Dorsey gone. Put him into a rocket and blast him off to space. Just send him away. I don't ever want to see that mother effer call games for the Bills. He wasted 2 quarters. And again, the Bills offense decided now at the end of the game was a good time to wake up. It's just ridiculous. It's the same things over and over and over again. I get it. Injuries have hurt this unit. Injuries have really hurt them. But they have not been injured on offense. And once again, for the 4th time this season, the offense lets this team down. The Jets game, that was on Josh Allen. The Jaguars game, that was on the offense. The Patriots game was on the offense. And now this bullshit? I really shouldn't put more time and effort into this stupid team. When the Pittsburgh mother effing Steelers look better than us, that's when you know you have a problem. That's when you know you have a problem. And I am just done watching a inept coaching staff handicap one of the best players in the league. All season long, it's the same goddamn thing. You won't let him run. You won't let him be creative. You won't call anything fun. At least when we were losing with Brian Daboll, at least that was fun to watch. This is just miserable. It's miserable. I'm not planning on going to a Bill. I wasn't planning on going to a Bills game before. I sure as shit am planning on going now. Because if I want to watch that, if I really am into hurting myself, then sure, I'll go watch a Bills game. If I really like hurting myself, I will go watch a Bills game. But for the 4th time this year, this Bills team just doesn't, they just are inconsistent and they're fraudulent. Bills fans this morning were talking about how the Dolphins look fraudulent, and I think they are fraudulent. But we can't talk until the Bills show that they are for real, and we haven't shown that. And now you have to go face the Jets, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Cowboys, the Chargers, the Dolphins. You have to also face a Patriots team that you already lost to. How do you expect to make the playoffs when you have that sort of schedule ahead of you? You can't. It's nearly impossible. It's practically impossible. I would be surprised if this team makes the playoffs, and I wouldn't be surprised though if that once they make the playoffs, they lay an egg like they did tonight and are eliminated rather easily. I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. And you look at the conference now. The Bills are 2-4 against AFC teams. They now have they don't have a tiebreaker against the Bengals or the Jets or the Patriots. And you're not catching up to the Chiefs. There's no way you're catching up to the Chiefs. No effing way. Time is running out on this team. I will make a video tomorrow talking about how Sean McDermott should be on the hot seat. He should. He really should. Because I'm just sick of this. I'm sick of being miserable. This is a Bills team that has enough talent to compete for a Super Bowl. And I get it. This guy brought us out of the drought. But we're no longer in a drought. We are in the middle of a potential chip window and have squandered it. You squandered it in 2020 by having Leslie Frazier call a defense. You squandered it in 2021 during the 13 seconds fiasco. You squandered it in 2022 when this shit was being played, and you're squandering it this year. That is 4 prime years of Josh Allen that you're squandering. That is prime years of Stephon Diggs that you're squandering. That is 4 years of bullcrap. When the peak was in 2020 and you're slowly going down ever since, that's not fun. I think Sean McDermott has gotten us to our ceiling. Good guy, has a good culture, but if not him, then Ken Dorsey needs to go. Heads need to roll. Because right now, nothing is working. Nothing. And nothing will work until this team wakes the hell up and does something about anything. Anything. Just wake up and pretend at least that you recognize your mistakes and are trying to learn. This Bills team just keeps committing the same goddamn mistakes over and over and over again. To what end? Well, they're going to lose. They're going to keep losing. They're going to be 5-4 like they are now. And they're going to be on the outside looking in, potentially falling to 3rd in the division. You want your big players to have big moments in the big games. Did that happen tonight? No. No, it didn't. It really didn't. And I'm just fed up with it. I feel like this well, I'll make a couple of rage videos as well, but I am going to really make a concerted effort not to put any more time or effort into a group that continuously lets me down. I'll let the Sabres do that for me from now on. But don't expect to see another Bills stream until they finally show me something, because I'm not going to waste another nearly 3.5 hours on a team that just doesn't do it. I love you guys. I love this community, but I will still do Sabres games. Of course, I will do Sabres games. At least they're fun to watch. But I'm not going to sit here for 3.5 hours and to watch this mindless dribble. It's just ridiculous, but that was a fun rant, wasn't it? A fun rant about a team that just sucks. That just sucks. And I dropped a couple. I was a little profanity laden. I'm sorry about that, but I'm just done. And I really don't understand where the Bills can go. I don't understand how they got in here, and I don't know where they can go from here. Because again, it's another ridiculous game, sloppy game, disgusting game where they just. I'm just exhausted, infuriated. I can't wait for Josh Allen to go back on that board. I can't wait to watch this video or watch Josh Allen and his presser say this game was on him, because it's the same thing over and over again, and at what point does it ring a little empty, right? It's starting to ring a little empty, folks. So should you clip this? I don't know, up to you, man. I'm just done with a pathetic franchise that really doesn't deserve my time or airspace or thought or breath, but yet I'm giving it to them. Yeah. But folks, I appreciate everyone here for watching this live stream. I know it was rough. I've been really angry for most of it. I don't like to have that kind of energy. Unfortunately, it happened. I try not to be this negative. I'm not this negative. I'm just more sad and depressed. But yeah, once again, nothing here is worth anything. This life just sucks. It sucks, and I just want it to end. When will it end? Life has got one up on me right now. Life put me into these shoes, being a Bills fan, a Sabres fan. And the Sabres, they've hurt me before, and the Bills, they're hurting me bigger because they should be better, and yet they're not. So, yeah, folks, this is going to be it for me. I'm done. This is enough of a rant. I've drowned out your eardrums enough here tonight. I was Don. This is Buffalo SportsCenter. I'll be back Tuesday night for the Sabres-Carolina game. I can't wait to see all of you there. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe before heading on out. But I know it was rough tonight. Hopefully it gets better. But thank you, folks. Goodbye.